나의 속도가 돈이라면 벤소미 더 세게 괴롭혀봐 나를 rain on me 내 가슴은 뱅뱅 전부 걸어 게임처럼 너의 고개를 떨굴 때는 댄서니 모두 몸에 걸어 눈이 빛나는 걸로 전부 걸치고 난 이 노래는 것들일 거야 발밑에 쫓아와도 너는 절대 못 껴 넘어질 배포도 없는 애들은 no 따라오지 못하는 건 내 알바가 아니지 그래서 stop boys not my type 아니 거리동이 틈에 판이 바뀌지 이기는 건 당연하니 cause my type 시시하게 겉으로만 판단하겠지 웃는 얼굴로서 저렇게 잘 봐 날 멍청한 애들이 여기 차고 넘치니 바가게 선이 목표 내 못다 짜증나면 질러 I don't like being cool Ladies night to night girl들만 불러 money on the fool I'm a boss B or she want 뭐든지 다 내게 clues 말했잖아 내가 뱉는대로 내가 다시 look nice Told to myself I'm so bossy I'm so bad I told to myself I'm so bossy I'm so bad I told to myself I'm so bossy I'm so bad I told to myself
Told ya 느리게만 보여 눈이 핑 돌아가는 놈들은 한 곳으로 모여 잠위 드랍 머리 위로 투 그래서 이거 누가 대신에 money dance on a private jet 여긴 닿을 수 없는 곳 올려 넣어버스 하늘 위로 떨어지는 나를 looking like demons 자식 날 구기는 것들은 전부 천했지 왜처럼 증오들은 나의 밑거름 꽤나 좁아져도 눈의 시선은 어느새 풀려 숨죽여 Hey you better you turn when I pull up Can't slow me down 나 끝이 없는 ride 멈출 수가 없잖아 I'm that 소리 망설임 없이 주사 위로 여전히 예상 못한 곳으로 향하지 like 3, 2, go
Told to myself I'm so 나의 속도가 돈이라면 벤소미 더 세게 괴롭혀봐 나를 rain on me 내 가슴은 뱅뱅 전부 걸어 게임처럼 너의 고개를 떨굴 때는 댄서니 모두 몸에 걸어 눈이 빛나는 걸로 전부 걸치고 난 이 노래는 것들일 거야 발밑에 쫓아와도 너는 절대 못 껴 넘어질 배포도 없는 애들은 no 따라오지 못하는 건 내 알바가 아니지 그래서 stop boys not my type 아니 거리동이 틈에 판이 바뀌지 이기는 건 당연하니 cause my type 시시하게 겉으로만 판단하겠지 웃는 얼굴로서 저렇게 잘 봐 날 멍청한 애들이 여기 차고 넘치니 바가게 선이 목표 내 못다 짜증나면 질러 I don't like being cool Ladies night to night girl들만 불러 money on the fool I'm a boss B or she want 뭐든지
그래서 이거 누가 대신에 money dance on a private jet 여긴 닿을 수 없는 거 올려놔 bus 하늘 위로 떨어지는 별을 looking like demons 자식 날고 기는 것들은 전부 천했지 왜처럼 증오들은 나의 밑거름 꽤나 좁아져도 눈의 시선은 어느새 풀려 숨죽여 Hey you better you turn when I pull up Can't slow me down 나 끝이 없는 ride 멈출 수가 없잖아 안돼 소리 망설임 없이 주사 위로 여전히 예상 못한 곳으로
Alright guys, what is up and welcome back again to another day of Valorant Championship Wars Season 4. Along with me I have my buddy Arsenal. So what is up Arsenal, how's it going? And आज के मैचेस में क्या लग रहा है, हम क्या देख सकते हैं? Because unfortunately you see कल की हमारी स्ट्रीम थोड़ी सी डिले हो गई थी. Ultimately we had to just shut it off through technical issues आ गए थे. But I'm being really optimistic for today कि आज जो हम action packed gameplay देखेंगे वो हमारे viewers भी enjoy करेंगे. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Even I feel really sorry for yesterday's thing that happened. The technical issues happened from our side. So even I came back from office pretty early to do this streaming stuff. But it's bad to see that there's some technical issues in the OBS studio. So but I guess it's fixed right now and it's coming really. I feel it is pretty smooth right now. And okay guys, so welcome back to the Valorant Championship Wars of Season 4. And the first team of today's today's season, today's season, my bad, sorry.
Today's match.
Yeah, today's match. So we're gonna have a look at Team Afterpeace versus Team CULLIES. So you guys can also vote your choice in the community section of the chat, that who is your favorite team or who is gonna win. Both of the teams are really good, but we're gonna see who who holds that trophy towards top 8 probably.
The finals.
Yep. So I think we should start the match. We should see what is your star thinking about both of the teams. I mean, what's your choice? Who's gonna win?
Well, I can't make predictions at the moment, actually. I mean, this is round of 16, so we'd have to analyze the gameplay a little bit. But from what I've heard and what I've seen previously, so Team CULLIES has players who played under the banner of Team L Streak or LS. So yep, I think they are pretty organized team and trying their way in the Indian circuit. So I'm being optimistic for their gameplay as to they might have a dominant performance in this one, but I can't actually say a lot because I've heard about Team Afterpeace as well. Maybe in some underdog tournament or something. And by underdog, I don't mean to classify any team as I don't mean to demean any team, but it's just that by applying that tag, it means that you're grinding hard and you're making your way to the top. So yep, looking forward to the gameplay of both the teams right here on the map of Bind. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. We're going to see agent selection screen shortly on our feeds. Yep, there it is. So as we can see, we are having Soa, Brim, and all these agents being picked up right there when it comes to Team CULLIES. And
select your agent.
If it's about Team L Streak, so we are seeing Soa being picked, we are seeing Viper, we are seeing Chamber and Raze as well. So kind of a similar pick is happening, with the difference being of Omen and obviously Viper. I mean, it's like a dual controller meta that might unfold from Team L Streak. Well, dual controller, that sounds a bit interesting, because off lately all I have seen is either dual initiator or people going with duelist altogether. Having two controllers, well, that is going to be interesting, because Viper in fact can justify the role of being a sentinel as well.
Absolutely.
And right now we are in the game between Team CULLIES and Afterpeace Agent. So keep on sharing the stream as much as you can if you want to root for those teams. I'm pretty sure that the poll must have been there on your feed, on your stream. If you're viewing it on YouTube, obviously I think that is the only medium that we are streaming on. So yep, do vote for any team that you feel like, which you root for. and you believe can win this game. So let's just have a look at what is going to be the strat that is going to be unfolding right in the pistol round itself. And with that said, it seems like a shower control might be coming in right there from the defenders. Technowell deploying his teleport over there. Oh, pardon me. In fact, it was a trademark that may catch anyone who is pushing in from the showers area, which does not seem to be the case at the moment. And look at Son. Well, he is holding off the angle towards the octagon. Well, there we go. Son picks up 2 kills, and with that said, a trade comes onto him by Marty. And now it seems that shower take, pardon me, in fact, A shot take is coming in right now. Nobody's there at the showers, so the only angles that defenders have to worry about right now is through the A shot, and ultimately if it's being committed towards A side. But we are seeing a rotation happening all the way in the mid area, and let's see if they're going to go towards hookah and B side, because as we are seeing through the feeds of Kado, well, just take a look at this, what's happening in the hookah. Well, Wenka bot is present and he is holding off, but nobody's inching in close.
You can see,
and
yeah, you see a long
30 seconds left.
Rotation right now from A. So let's see. Still 2 people are present in the site of B, but we don't know. It's a 4v3 situation. Oh my. Okay, that's a beautiful shot coming from Simple. Simple shot. Oh, it's not a simple shot though.
1 enemy remaining.
Indeed, and with that said, now it's all on the remaining player. And look at that, lovely end frags coming in all the way onto B long octagon area. Well, it was a strat that was being contested from team After Peace. They initially went towards B side, but Son was there to get those kills at octagon area, and ultimately that was enough to delay and give a lot of time window for Team CULLIES against After Peace. And with that said, we are moving in towards the second round, and it's going to be an eco that is that would be pulled off by Team After Peace, as far as I can see on my feed. And with that said, there we go. Taking up the charge, but he'll be taken down with the shock dart coming in right there onto him. And with that said, the rotation is being called off all the way from B side onto A, and Satan is there present in the elbow area. Well, take a look at the Andy's POV, and with that said, there we go. So Molotov action happening right there. Ado just left on 2 HP. And there we go. The twin laser comes into action. And that was a lot of spotting being done. Who do we take and right in the face? Well, Venkabot gets a kick of Omen, and with that said, quite an easy round indeed, because it was an eco. But I think the plant was the main thing over there.
Absolutely.
Which Team After Peace got. And let's see how much peace are they going to make this time with their opponents, because it's going to be a bonus for Team CULLIES if they aren't upgrading, which seems to be the case. I think the players who were not able to make it in the last round, they can go for Vandal so that, you know, they have some sort of backup right there in case the Spectres fail on long ranges, which is likely going to be the case, because of lately there were a lot of fire rate and recoil pattern changes that happen to Spectre. So let's see as to what is going to be the case for this round. Arsenal, what do you think? Are we seeing a...
you know, third round is always a magic round, as I always say, but it still depends on the team how they're going to push and hold the site, if they're going to get the plant or not, because getting a plant is the most important right now. And we can already see Andy has got a push towards hookah, but still he is holding. And you know, let's see how the team is gonna outplay this round, because a very I would say a magic round. Is it a magic round for the team CULLIES, or you know, or it's not? So let's see.
Well, we'd have to wait for the players to cast their spells correctly if it has to be a magic round. And with that, so look at this guy. It's just simply holding off that angle.
Oh my god, check that Sean's angle.
Yep, indeed. And with that said, Techno is holding on to Shah's area, and meanwhile Satan, well, he's holding on to the B long angle, and Andy is giving in some sort of rotation.
I guess
all
they are
the way
rotating towards
to
A
shot.
right now. Yeah.
Yep, it
30
does
seconds left.
seem to me it's a distraction that is being created in the hookah area, but with 30 seconds remaining on the clock, the players are rushing in right there The bomb goes and site is being cleared, but let's see if the shotgun is gonna be heavy on this, and yes, it is gonna be, and well, there's
10 seconds
not
left.
much time remaining on the clock, but the
Spike
spike is gonna be
planted.
planted, and now it is a retake scenario, which seems quite easy at the moment for Team CULLIES, because it is a 2v4 scenario. If we don't consider the HP on Sky, which is quite low, but nevertheless, oh, there we go. Kill comes on to Blaze, and that's it. The situation.
One enemy remaining.
To
Oh
make
my
it a
God.
2v1, and ultimately, well,
Magic
Sky
rounds.
just on us.
I need to.
Indeed, the magic round.
I need to shut up right now
You
because
failed.
magic round didn't happen with, I guess, you know, team. Sorry, my bad. It was against team Afterpiece. Afterpiece. It was the magic round for Afterpiece, but Afterpiece didn't make this round. You know, for certain reasons though. But let's see if they can go ahead and catch up to the points. So let's see.
Indeed, and well, let's see what is going to be the case for this one, because if you take a look at the buys, well, they are going in with Sheriffs. They're having a Spectre, that is
Yep.
Team After Peace, and they are holding on to the short angle right now, and maybe along with Sova's Reckon going in right there, there might be a push coming in from Andy and Splitten. Let's see how they're going to hold off. And Headhunter is like a really powerful ability right now that we can see. And in fact, we have seen, but, well, the chamber counters come in right there. And with that, say, trademark, well, slows down spells, but the spike has been planted. And there we go. Marty takes a kill onto Techno. And with that said, we have Viper's ultimate being open right there. That is Viper's
the-
Spitter Renka.
Oh my God.
Hiding
Enemy
right there.
remaining.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Like you could
For
stop.
all the time, he has been hiding over there. Oh my God!
I don't think he was there initially. He came on later or something, or did we
I guess
miss it
so. I guess
as
so.
well?
I guess so. I guess so.
think
He
he must
came
have-
late. He came at that
Yeah.
particular point from the A shot though. But again, the round going towards Team CULLIES though, and let's see if Team Afterpiece can show us a comeback or not.
Indeed, well, it is 4-0. Quite early to say or judge any.
Yeah,
team's
definitely. I'm
game
not
play
judging
right
though.
there, but
But yeah, I'm
No,
just
no,
hoping. I'm just hoping
just
that they're
saying
gonna
it
do the
from-
comeback really soon.
Indeed. Indeed, and we'll have to wait and watch as to what is going to be the case in the subsequent rounds, because if we take a look at the ultimates right there, well, Venka, both Simple and Son have their ultimates ready. Well, quite interesting names right there. Simple and Son, well, making a tongue twister, kind of, you know, increasing the siblings for me right there. But nevertheless, taking a look at the feed of Simple, well, he's holding off, and Andy, well, it seems he is in a mood to contest to a Shazia, and Son would be taken off right there. I think would have used a flash as well. That would have helped really. And with that said, there we go, a boom board going in the Shars area, and along with the flame shells, Andy is blasting right into the side. Look at that, being a jumping jack and clearing angles altogether. Well, that was quite a moment indeed coming in from Andy, but well, I think it was a positioning issue from Team CULLIES, because usually we don't see such raised moments being so swift, because either there's a player present towards the heaven area or onto the back side that is ready to take in the charge and kill the raised player, which is not the case in this one. And with
One
that said, it
enemy
was a
remaining.
2v5 scenario, make that a 1v5. Now it's all on Techno, the remaining player with Operator. And I think he's in moods for getting some exit kills. And finally, Arsenal, the first round coming in for Team.
See, I was telling you, I was just hoping for them to get one round in their pocket, but right now, see the result.
There they are.
Indeed.
So first round going towards Team Afterpiece, making it a 4-0-1 situation. Let's see if they are gonna, you know, come back in that same position of the points, you know, by you know, from the Team Afterpiece. Let's see.
A gift.
Well, yep, moving on to the next round. This is the 6th round of the game between Team Afterpeace and CULLIES, and 4-1 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Satan, well, seems to be contesting in a bit aggressively towards the hookah area right now, just chilling off in the B window. Meanwhile, let's just take a look at what's happening in the lower mid area, all the way in the fountain. Well, the players of Team After Peace, they are holding off, and Simple is right there, just jump peeking, kind of trying to gather the info. And well, let's see how beneficial those jump peaks would be, but ultimately he gets spotted, and I think he should be falling back right now. Look at that paranoia coming in right there, all the way into the octagon area, clearing off the angles, and there are a lot of players spotted through that owl drone, and this will signal off a rotation coming in all the way from A side. As you can see on our mini map, well, the sky was clearing it all for A shot. They are still holding the angles. That is no rotation whatsoever is coming in from A, from Team CULLIES. And there we go. That was a right decision to hold on.
Wait, did you saw Venkabot and Son holding the angles?
Yep. That's what I was talking about.
30 seconds
check it
They
left.
are still holding on to A side. That's it.
Oh my god.
Venkabot trying to open up his showstopper, but it's not.
You want to play? Let's play.
Time. Oh, look at that party!
Oh my god, shit!
Spike down
Why
A.
didn't saw that incoming?
Yep, indeed.
10
did.
seconds left.
And with that saved,
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
For encounter, he takes off Gunhawk, and now it's all.
Oh my god, what?
My god.
Shoot, split and token. Oh my god. I thought that round was going towards Team CULLIES, but after Peace,
Indeed.
that magic happened with that wallbang thing.
Indeed, and that was quite a sight to see. I mean, this round would be. Well, I think after the game, we're going to be talking about this one in particular, because I also thought for a second that it is going for Team CULLIES, but then all of a sudden, there came in those lovely kill from Satan, and that, in fact, through wallbang. Pardon me. In fact, it was through Team L Streak, that wallbang. It was lovely, and it got him the round. And with that said, moving on to the next one, well, aggressively going in, Venkabot gets punished by Gunhawks, and with that said, Andy, he is holding off along with the buddy of his, that is Marty, but the trade comes in, and now Son has got a kill onto Andy, the revenge being taken in right there. And Satan, meanwhile, is simply just holding off into the A-lamps area, trying to gather some sort of information. The game has taken quite a slow pace at this point of time. The Viper wall has been deployed from Team
Right here.
After Peace, and well, as a counter to that, we may see Satan smoking off the A-shot angle, but interestingly, nobody's present
down, B.
towards A-shot. Rather, the players are all the way towards the fountain area.
Standing ahead.
Towards B-Link, and with that said, the spike is down. It is a 3v3 scenario. Let's see what is going to be the move coming in from Team
30 seconds left.
After Peace. They are pushing in along with that owl drone through the area. It seems an owl drone versus owl drone. Well, that was quite a sight to see, but ultimately one owl drone gets taken off. There has to be one winner and one owl drone, just to say. And with that said, Omen smokes have been deployed in order to stop
10
any
seconds
sort of
left.
pushes coming
Last
in.
player standing.
But with
Spike
that
down,
said,
B.
the players
my
are
God.
going to be taken on. And 5th round, in fact, 5th, the 8th round goes in the pocket of Team CULLIES. Oh, pardon me, that was the 7th round, in fact.
Yep.
Well, taking a look at the bias right now, well, both the teams are packed on, they are kind of tight on the economy. Obviously, after Peace, they've lost some rounds in a
Revealing
row.
area.
So they are lacking a bit on economy, but it's not too promising on Team CULLIES' side either. But let's see what is going to be the case of this one, because this round would be really crucial in determining that factor. And Simple. was just like-
If it isn't connected, that shot could be
Yeah.
incredible.
That would have been a wow moment right there, but he survived with just like, I mean, sliver of view or sliver of position that we can see right there. And with that said, the shock darts are coming in. Split and well, he's just kind of choked in the corner, but he'll be able to escape as there's no one present towards the octagon area. Watching that angle, he'll be moving
Here.
bit back and he takes up the position again. And with that said, smokes are being deployed towards the octagon area in order to give cover to the solo player. That is Simple, the guy who stopped fragging right now. But if we take a look at what's happening on the A short area, well, let's just go right in and Sean, well,
Spike down A.
really aggressively, and
30
he
seconds
gets
left.
2 lovely kills that were enough. A trade comes onto him, but look at that. Venka bot gets a kill onto Marty, and with that said, he might go in for some more kills, tries to get another one, but that won't be enough. And with that said, Techno, well, being present in the showers area, scored
One
for a
enemy remaining.
TP.
10
And
seconds
that was
left.
a bit of a surprise, I
down
must
A.
say. And-
Lovely.
Whoa.
Was that their best? How
Well,
embarrassing.
he's just showing the power of Headhunter right now.
Yep. So let's check out the kill, the number of the kills, and the top fragging scenes right now. After like how much round it has been? 9 rounds, 8 rounds, I guess.
This is the ninth round.
This is the
Ninth
9th
that has
round.
been-
So
yeah.
we can see Simple being so having 9 kills and top fracking from team CULLIES, and
Teleport's ready.
Split and from team Afterpiece has been top fracking
works.
with 7 kills. So let's see.
Indeed, and well,
That's a good
let's see what's
spot.
happening in the showers area from the perspective of Techno. He's holding it all off, but there's no player present. In fact, all of them are towards A short. Let's just take a look at what's happening in the A short area, and there we go. The rushes are coming in, and well, the fight is happening in the showers. Kato, well, seems to be the champion in this fight in the showers area, and with that, say the pain shell gets deployed and
Spike
right on
down
the face
A.
of Gunhawks. They burst up, and with that said, Raze is going to open up his ultimate, and with that said, that is a kill confirmed. 3K coming in right there for Venka bot, who is going to be taken off ultimately. With that
I have to
said,
fight. Last player
TP
standing.
comes in, and so whoa,
Holy.
those 2 lovely kills all the way from backside. Well, that was impressive. And look at that tree right there. I must say, apart from the beautiful setups that these players are having, they also have lovely skins with
Lovely
these lovely
skins, yeah.
animations. I mean, who imagines like in a game when you die, you have a tree onto your corpse? But hey, it's the game of Valorant. so you
Dude,
can-
whenever a human dies, what do you feel? You're gonna be having a tree above you when you are, that's
Well,
a
I
crazy
just
stuff,
wish-
dude.
I just wish that could be the case. At least,
At least, yeah.
कहते हैं ना कि मरते मरते भी कुछ देखेगा. So if,
अरे,
as you're
that would
dying,
be very,
you give off.
Thanksgiving to the to Earth at least.
Indeed. Look at what's happening on the A short area. Well, being taken down is Split and Chamber versus
Trap
Chamber by
destroyed.
Techno. And in fact, he got one more kill on to Andy. And with that said, now the situation does not seem quite promising because they do not have any control whatsoever right now. I mean, still there's a minute remaining on the clock, but Gunhawks takes a kill onto Techno, and it is a 3v4 scenario right there. We might see a change of decision coming in. If the players are deciding to push in towards mid and ultimately towards the hookah area, because there is a 3-man presence onto A side. 3 agents are present. We've got a Prim, we've got Sky, we've got Raze. So, and the Wave Laser also comes in, and I'm pretty sure Son has this info that someone is present in the short area. And I think he knows that the SOA player said that it's Gunhawks, because although it was taken down, that is Trailblazer, the Tasmanian Tiger.
Welcome to
But
my
info was given up, and Viper's Spit is being
30
opened.
seconds
well,
left.
that is an interesting move right there. But Sean, well, he takes some Gunhawks, and Kado takes a kill onto Sean.
One enemy remaining.
With that said,
Spike
I think
down A.
he should have expected someone to be present in the elbow area. I could have given a fake because time was there with them, but nevertheless, Satan gets a kill onto Marty, and 18 is goal line at this point of time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. CULLIES is, Team CULLIES is right now leading at like 6 points. That's a
Yep.
huge number. I would say it's a 8-2 score right now. And let's see if Afterpiece is gonna show that real comeback that we say. The comeback is real or not.
Well, come back is real. That reminds me of a lot of memes that were back in CS days, and they still are just resonating with a lot of people. But nevertheless, talking about the game right here, so it seems all the players have stacked up towards short area when it comes to team after B's, and they are pushing in. The elbow has been completely left open. I think it's a calculated strat that is being unfolded from Team CULLIES. They have given in the sight, and they know how they might be in a retake mood, and well, Son gets a kill onto Andy, and as I was saying, it is a calculated move, well, because they are using their ultimates right in for the retake. And look at that, making it a 9-2. And I think that was a bit insane right there to use 2 ultimates just in 1 round. But again, it was their strat, and they played it quite well, so it worked out for them. And they still are in the lead, so they don't need to worry about those rounds going off with the ultimates. Taking a look at that scoreboard, well, it seems Gunhawk, Splitan, and Kato, they all are ready with their ultimates. We have to wait and watch as to how they're going to be unfolding and what is going to be the strategy execution coming in right there, because that is really necessary from team after Peace right now, because they
You want to play?
need
Let's
7
play.
points in order to cover up for this gameplay. As though the force comes into action from Split, and let's see how it's going to be positioned at this point of time. Well, they are they have stacked up towards the long area. I think they should play the game bit dynamically and try to get some sort of control. Well, the ability is being opened up right there by the players of team after Peace, but no control has come in whatsoever. That's what I am saying. Instead of just going in full stack, you should try to focus a bit on the map control. And Andy, meanwhile, gets a kill. He gets straight off by Venkabot, and Split and Will takes the kill onto Simple. And with that said, Venkabot, well, now he's in Octagon area and easily taking down Split, and with that, Son is flanking up from behind, and Gunhawks is taken down by him ultimately. Now it's all on the remaining player, that is Kato. He has rotated all the way onto A side, and I think, well, now the info comes in with the players of Team CULLIES that the spike has been down on A side. Let's see if Kato can clutch it, and if he does, well, it's going to be a really delighting moment.
Yeah, it totally depends on Kato if it's gonna make a curse situation on Team CULLIES.
Well, he spots Prem. He knows that one player is there. He's trying to find the other one, and he does find the other one.
Oh my god, that's a lovely clutch from Kato.
Indeed,
Switching
it was.
sides.
And I think it was a bit of a chaotic situation right there. Team CULLIES would have played it in a bit better fashion, but nevertheless, I think it was a round that had to come in the pocket of team after Peace, which it actually did. And now we have come to the side swap. The sides have changed. Let's see how they are gonna play this game and in fact take the lead. I mean, that's a 6-point lead that right now Team CULLIES has with them. Now they're playing the role of attackers, so it would have to be closed off by team after Peace in order to tie up 6 rounds. Well, that is quite a thingy.
Yep. Let's see if the curse is real or not.
Well, I'm not any of it, but Son, well, takes in a kill onto Split, and then Andy gets a kill onto Son, and with that said, Marty picks up a kill onto Venkabot. Back and forth trades happening in this Octagon area, and right away we are seeing a rotation happening from the TPs onto A exit, going all the way towards A lobby in the Stars area. Oh, well,
Spike down.
there we
A.
go. Spike is down on the Showers area. Still, 2 players are present. And in fact, if you
Spike
compare
planted.
the HP, well, it's almost equal. If we total up all the health points on both the teams, but still there is a man advantage.
One enemy
Onto
remaining.
Team after Peace, and well, Kato gets a kill and a lovely retake indeed.
One more round goes to Team after.
Indeed, another round coming in the pocket of team after Priest from the previous one. So, well, I think they're carrying forward the momentum. It would
Yeah,
be early to call. Yeah, I know,
actually, you
we'd
know
have to
what?
say.
I believe right now, you know, if they can do it, they can prove that the curse is real.
Yeah.
And if you talk about the community votes, we have got around 51% votes around for Team Masterpiece and 49% for Team CULLIES. So let's see. But right now, according to the scoreboard that we have, Team CULLIES is leading the scoreboard with around 5, I guess. 5 points.
Yeah.
So let's see.
It is, and right now, as we're seeing, it's an eco that is being pulled off by Team CULLIES, and they are just simply holding off from the Shah's area and trying to gather in some sort of information. We are seeing the players, they are pushing in, and look at that, Split and gets a kill onto Simple, another one onto Techno. Well, now it seems that they are proving their dominance.
Yep.
I mean, at least against the eco round. I'm not
One enemy remaining.
making any sort of puns right there, but yep, they are proving their prowess, even if it's an eco round. But let's see how they're going to be carrying it forward in the next one, the bye round, and Satan gets a kill onto Kado, and that's it. Andy is going to finish him off with the Bulldog, and 5-9 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. 4-point lead still there with Team CULLIES, and now it's going to be a bonus, what I can say, for Team After Peace if they are not going to go for upgrades. I think Kato might consider upgrading up to something, but nope. But it does not have the creds to go for a Phantom or a Vandal, at the very least. But yeah, let's see what's going to be the buy coming in. Meanwhile, if we talk about Team CULLIES, they all are completely packed up with their Vandals and Phantoms. So it's going to be interesting as to how these weapons fare against each other, because it seems when it comes to the range, it's going to be dominant. And look at that beautiful DP coming in right there from Split End. And with that said, the position has been revealed of Techno. It is quite evident that there might be a decent presence in the Shards area, because the gameplay of Team CULLIES up until now has been really coordinated, and look at their setups. They are having that sort of trade potential which is needed in matches, and I felt that was a bit missing when it came to Team After Peace, but when they were playing as an attacker. And if you talk about the situation right now, well, the players are contesting in towards the short area, all the way into elbow angle, and with that said, a bit of a spotting is happening. Gunhawks being spotted, ultimately be taken down with Split and gets taken onto Wenka, but Son picks up one onto Mari, and Split and getting another one onto Techno, and Simple.
That Simple shock dart. Simple. It's really simple.
Yeah, but I think it was a bit calculated, even if it was simple, and it did the job beautifully.
Absolutely.
But nevertheless, Satan, he's holding off the A-shot angle, maybe expecting a lurk play happening right there. But nope, all the players, in fact, both the players of Team After Peace,
One enemy
are
remaining.
present in CT area, coming in from elbow, and ultimately they're going to be taken off. And as you know, it was quite evident that there might be a range and the power difference when it comes to the weaponry, because all the players of Team CULLIES were having these Phantoms and Vandals against the bonus round weapons, that is, you know, the Spectres or Bulldogs, which were there with Team After Peace. But nevertheless, it was quite evident that it would be a round quite likely for Team CULLIES, which we saw on our screen. Let's see what's going to be the case for this one. And Simple, well, he pulls off his Wrecking Bolt, and let's see. No spotting whatsoever. I think that Wrecking could have been a bit useful if it was, you know, thrown at some different angle. But nevertheless, there you go. TP is happening right there onto B side, and take a look at the POV of Gunhawks. He's holding off the angle for someone pushing in from the A-shot area, all the way coming in towards the teleporter. But well, we'd have to wait and watch as to what is going to be the strat that has been unfolded from Son and well, they spot Marty off, and Satan gets a kill onto Marty. Techno picks up another one onto Andy, and Son, well, finishing it all off. And look at that, I think Satan was really assisting with those kills, as I saw on my kill feed. I think it was through the Molten, or in fact it was from Stim Beacon. Well, Brim's Stim Beacon has received a real bump, and to changes that have been off lately in the game, I'm pretty sure Brimstone is go-to pick for a controller player, at least for the maps like Pine and Asen. Nevertheless, going in back in the game, well, there we go. Teleport being destroyed, off chamber that is split, and with that said, all auto remaining 2 players, and they are being hunted down. Kado well picks up kill on Shaded, and remaining just on a sliver of health that is split, and he goes off and runs from the area. And well, a 3K coming in for Kato. He was good with those exits, although the round went in the pocket of Team CULLIES, but I'm pretty sure that would have done a bit of a damage on the economy. Well, no, I don't think that is the case, because up until now, the rounds have been favorable for Team CULLIES, and with that said, they have built up a decent economy right there. So yeah, even if they got those exit, well, if they win this round, then I'm pretty sure Arsenal, it would be really handy. Absolutely. Considering the exit frags have were taken in the last round. Look at what's happening.
I've got your trail.
That was a bit of a whiff, and I think a bit of a uncoordinated gameplay happening right there from Team After Peace, which actually resulted into the hookah area going in complete favor of Team CULLIES, and they have taken in the control, and right now they have sat down to plant the spike. And as it goes off, well, let's see what is happening with the rotations all the way in the defender area. Let's see if we can switch our feeds to that. Yep, we're seeing Son. He is contesting that head, and I think he has got blood in his hands. And what's more, because he's a top fragger right now, and the flashes come in, and I simply love those sky flashes, man.
Yeah.
Considering you can give them direction and you can burst them as you want. So you have the leverage of timing as well as movement with those flashes. That is actually great. And also the sound cue comes in if somebody is blinded. So what else do you need from a flash?
Absolutely. If you now have a look at the scoreboard, Sean from Team CULLIES is actually top fragging with 19 kills, followed by Venkabot. Crazy a guy, I would say, with having 18 kills. But let's talk about Team Afterpiece. Kado is top fragging with 14 kills, followed by Split and 13 kills. Let's go.
Wait, well, is it Sean or Sean? I'm actually confused with the name, and I think
Sean.
Alright, I'll go with Sean. Sean the sheep right there. Oh, well, right now sheeping.
Sean.
Nowhere to run. One enemy remaining. Flawless. Attackers win.
Want to play? Let's play.
Back, saw that. I didn't expect that. I got so lost in the feed of Son that I forgot that it was the last round, because that guy was simply insane with his flashes and you see the firing combos, and I think he used his utilities to his advantage, and ultimately, he is the star of this match. Whoa, look at that. He's laying up with 323 as the average combat score, but that was a GGWP coming in right there from both the teams, with the winner being Team CULLIES against Afterpiece in this best of 1. And this is round of 16, right, Arsenal?
Yep, this is round of 16. Absolutely.
Indeed. So we have the winners of the first map.
Absolutely, yeah.
Round of
congratulations to the team CULLIES. Yep. So it's a very, both of the teams, of course, played very, very well. But I believe CULLIES has given that. Just a moment, let me switch the screen just a moment. Yep. So I believe CULLIES have, from the starting, they have shown that kind of, dominance. That at the end of the time, they didn't do that try hard sort of a work that we used to do in the competitive matches, I believe. So yeah, that's good. That's good to dominate your opponent in the starting, and chill towards the end and have your mindset totally free. But let's see what could we see in the next few matches in the next the next matches. As I don't know what are the next matches. Just a moment. I need to check out, because all of the teams are right now are very powerful teams. We have the whole night we're gonna see up to 9 p.m. We'll be enjoying some powerful matches. Let's see.
Yep, and as Arsenal is bringing up to you next matches, I just talk about the previous game a little bit. So as we saw those rounds coming in, I mean, if you remember, that was a lovely, lovely round being unfolded when the score was 4-2, and we didn't expect that second round going in the pocket of Team After Peace, where I think it was an Omen player who actually took the spam. In fact, he gave the spam through the boxes and took down the Prim player from Team CULLIES. Well, that was a really unexpected round, I must say. And he was also pulling off some really amazing clutches as well. Who was the Kado? In fact, yeah, I think if we just take a look at the scoreboard as well from the previous, well, we leave that for now. But as you saw, Kado was really, really commendable with his positioning and his gameplay all together. So yep, kudos to him for pulling off that round. And towards the end as well, we saw a really calculated gameplay coming in right there from Team CULLIES just before the side swap. I think it was 1 or 2 rounds previous to that. So it reflected that they gave in the complete side for Team After Peace to take in, and they were playing the post-plant scenario. So it actually showed that how calculative they were, even if they had to use all their ultimate abilities. It was with Raze and with Brimstone that they used their ultimates in order to get the side back, which they eventually did. So yeah, kudos to Team CULLIES for displaying coordinated and lovely gameplay for our viewers.
Absolutely. So next we are gonna have a look at Unsigned 5 versus Team Elstrick. So I do remember that After Peace has been I don't remember about CULLIES, though I guess they are a newly formed team. But After Peace, I've seen them in our last tournament also, and I believe they're pretty good team. But unlucky or luckily, they have fortunately or unfortunately, they have lost this, and I hope that they will be back in the next tournament of our within the season 5 of Valorant Championship Wars. So right now we'll be witnessing something crazy from Team Elstrick versus Unsigned 5. I'm pretty excited for the match. What about you?
Indeed. Well, let's see when the players are ready and who's going to be bamboozling the other one. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the phrase bamboozle, in fact, I heard it for the first time from one of my co-casters back in the day. That is Miss. So kudos to you, Miss, for using these lovely words. And he also used to say pause embargo as well for those pauses that happen within the game. So I might be using such phrases, and whenever I use that, I mention Miss. So yeah, kudos to you, man. And let's see what is going to be the case for this game. As Arsenal mentioned to you, Unsigned 5 versus Elstrick Executioner, which we're going to be witnessing shortly. The players are connecting within the game. And yep, so let's just take a break for a few minutes and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back shortly.
Yep. It's sorry, it's not the. I need to say that. I think it's not Executioner. Elstrick versus Unsigned 5.
Oh.
Yep. You said Executioner. It's not Executioner.
Yep, I said Elstrick Executioner because I think that is the full name of.
Oh,
we'll go
okay. That's a full name of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad then. So let's see. Let's wait for the team to join up. I guess already team Unsigned 5 is arriving. I'm still waiting for the team Elstrick to arrive. Let's see. And we can see some lovely peoples in the chat. Thank you very much, guys, for joining in the chat. And do hit that subscribe or like button if you are wishing to see more tournaments from our side, because that will be a very lovely support from your side. And some lovely names in the chat also. Would you mind? Let's have a look at the chat. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we can see some good names over here. Vikrant, Punjabi, Forsaken, Simple. Oh, Simple was here in the chat also. That's Simple. So was Shots, the Dutch Shots also. That guy's over here. Forsaken, is over 4 seconds was saying that after peace will create a peace after eliminating. So you see, I'm not going to go into that controversial things right now. So yeah, let's see. Soman, thank you very much, man, for joining. Not mad is in the chat. Let's go. Thank you very much for joining, man. Again, everyone in the chat, thank you very much for joining, and let's see how's the next match is gonna go, and I'm pretty excited for that also. Let's see.
Yep. Shortly, we're going to be starting off with the next match. The players are connecting in right there. So keep on sharing the stream as much as you can, because this helps us in bringing these tournaments to you, and in fact it supports the players also. So it is a cycle. The more you share, the more the support we get. We're going to be bringing up these tournaments and supporting the players as well. So community tournaments like these, man, I really enjoy being a part of these tournaments, because we see some of the talent which still has to come into the limelight. I mean, that is a phrase that we often use, being an underdog. And by that I mean, someone who is grinding hard, who deserves to be in that spot, and they need these moments or these tournaments to polish their talent up or to get them in the limelight. So keep on sharing, keep on supporting your favorite teams that are competing in this tournament. And with that said, looking forward to the next one between Team L Streak and Unsigned 5.
Yep. We have a really sweet comment from Mahir. Ship's got some real skill of casting a match.
Oh,
That's true.
thanks a lot,
Of course,
Mahir.
that's true.
Much appreciated. And well, Mahir, you can share the stream also.
Yep. Meanwhile, every people watching right now can share the stream, because it takes a lot of efforts to bring this kind of tournaments onboarded, and this rising underdog teams. Even we want to support them to give that little bit of kick to their career, so that they can also push themselves off to the new levels. In their esports career though. So yeah, do not forget to hit that subscribe or share button, whatever you like. Just hit it up, man. Just don't hit that you know what I'm trying to say.
Dislike button.
You also got a comment from Somin saying that Caster is jawed.
Oh,
Lovely.
thank you, my man. In fact, you can check Ship Z out as well. I
Yup.
mean, I'm not sure if my socials are there in the description, but it's simple, right?
You should give me right now. I should update it right now also. Just give me right now, dude.
Sure thing,
Give me
sure
right
thing.
now. Yep.
There you go, sir, with you, Arsenal.
I got the link of yours. Let me. Yup, we have updated the description, guys. Go ahead and check out Shibs in that following link that we have mentioned if you want, onboarded. If any esports person is right now watching any esports this tournament sort of a the owner, any owner or anybody is watching the stream, go ahead and you can do contact Shibs for any kind of casting stuff.
Yep.
Where is Team Ellis? Nova? Nova boy. Yeah, where is Navjot? Yeah, Nova, can you drag Navjot? Nova boy, drag Navjot. 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 Can you hear me, man? All are like sleeping, dude. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back from a call. Just 2 minutes. Give me. Super.
हेलो मैप हेवन है नोवा हेलो नोवा नोवा सर जी मैप है वो तेरे को डीएम में देख ले सब भेज दिया अटैकिंग में वो है एल स्ट्रिक
ठीक.
Okay, I'm back. But what these guys are doing? Who is in the attack? Is Navjot? There. Navjot, where is he? Navjot, if you're still watching the stream or in the chat or in the Discord, wherever you are, let me know. What's the map and what's the side? Still confused. Nova, can you DM Navjot and let me know? Nova, if you're here in the DC, DM Navjot and ask about
Yeah.
DM Navjot and ask about the map and the site. Who is in the what side? I guess all are ready. Heaven. Oh, great. Heaven map. Oh, तूने set कर लिया क्या? Okay. One teammate coming. Fine, let's go. We'll have a look at L Strict Executioner versus Unsigned 5. Pretty powerful teams, as we saw even in the last match. In the last match. Yeah, I mean, today's last match, the team were also very, we saw a pretty powerful dominance from Team CULLIES though. Still, I guess this time, L Strict Executioner versus Unsigned 5. I'm in doubt. I'm in doubt what things are gonna happen. Who is gonna dominate and who is gonna that comeback thing, everything matters a lot in a game. The strategy, even somewhat, when you are a single man handed, you follow on your aim and all, so everything matters a lot. So let's see how things will be done by both of the teams.
Indeed, and as far as we're able to see on our feed, so it's the map of Haven. Well, three-sided map, big, big rotations coming in right there. In fact, lengthy rotations, I must say, and Sentinel players have a really crucial role to play in this one as to holding off the sides. In fact, I've had this discussion with one of my co-casters, and we're talking about what is a better pick. I mean, it was like a super early, almost an year ago or so, that is it good to go with a KJ or a Cypher onto the map of Haven? Well, I think the debate would now extend because we have Chamber as well. We have Sage. I mean, Sage was back in the day also. But yeah, I mean, so as the map, pardon me, as the agent pool increases, so we're going to see a lot of metas unfolding in their own ways onto the map of Haven, especially when it comes to Sentinel also. But I think that the dominant role is going to be, the Sentinels are always going to be playing a dominant role, be it KJ or Cypher. So yeah, it all comes down to what sort of bondings and what sort of mental level that the players are carrying within the game as to how they approach it, right? So be it Killjoy or Cypher, it's all onto them. I prefer going with Killjoy because I haven't, got my hands completely onto Cypher. In fact, I came across a couple of bugs on Cypher's gameplay as well. So he was taken off from the game for quite a while. I'm not sure if he's back in the game. Well, yes, he is, in fact, back in the game. But yeah, so all I can say is I'll root for Killjoy for the map of Haven because you can single-handedly take care of two sides, that is C and in fact two angles, if I have to say, instead of two sides, that is C side completely and the garage angle. So you can place your utilities onto C side and take care of garage angle. So yep, let's see what is going to be the
Yeah,
pick
I guess
for this one. And
all of the people have arrived. I still am not getting a go signal from both of the teams. Okay, got a confirmation from team Unsigned 5 that they are ready. Still, there is some tech issue with Elstrix's team. I'm gonna wait for max 1 minute and we're gonna start the match probably at 6:20. All the support, I do request all the supporters of team Elstrick and team Unsigned 5, if you guys are watching, if you guys are watching right now, do not forget to hit that like button and also share with your fan base, I would say, so that people can join up to the tournament and we can get to the more and more people we can get onboarded on this tournament, and people should know about the things happening. So let's see. And everybody, everybody watching the stream, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for joining.
indeed, thanks a lot for joining in and share the stream as well. And with that said, we are going in towards the agent pick right there. And yeah, we'll have it shortly on our screens as well. There we go. We have it right there. Agents are being picked. And let's see how they are going to be shaking. Well, I see Sentinel action coming in right there. Arsenal, can you show your feed because I'm having that latency issue on my end.
You cannot see my stream on DC.
Nope, this. I think you've switched the screen.
Okay. I'll have a look right now. Is it okay?
Yep, it's going over. In fact, I can see Nova's feed as well. So, yeah, thanks for sharing it up, Nova. It's cool. So, yep,
Oh,
as
you
far
cannot see
as
my
I can skill,
you cannot see my thing.
I can see yours as well, but it's, I think, some switches happening, so the screen has blacked out.
Oh,
Choose your agent.
Yep. Nevertheless, so as we can see on our screens, we have Neon gameplay in Haven. I think it's going to be
yeah, it's a big
fresh
it's a
sight for all
big
of
map.
us.
So you're gonna run around the map and you're gonna zap someone.
Indeed, and as I was saying, well, Killjoy is certainly being picked off by attackers. That is LS Executioner, and it's much needed. And we have Chamber on the other hand. The debate which we were having, or in fact, if not a debate, a general discussion that we're having, as the agent pool increases, especially for Sentinels, we're gonna see those metas coming in right there. So, yep. Let's see how they are going to take this game ahead. And meanwhile, let's just have a look at the buys as well. We're seeing the Ghosts coming in right
That's
there.
a good
Ghosts
spot.
and Classics on both the teams.
That works.
And well,
Teleport's
I
ready.
think it's got to be a bit dynamic scenario considering the players would invest on the utilities as well. That is much needed, especially for the initiators and Sentinels to hold the sights off and get the game ultimately going in right there. So with that said, let's see how they're gonna shape things up for the very first round between LS Executioners and Unsigned 5. And right off the bat, we can see seaside action happening right
Spike
there.
down,
OPM gets
C.
a kill onto Savage and Kai as well. Oh, those taps coming in, and with that said, he'll taken some damage and fall back onto seaside. And I think that was a really good gameplay coming in right there by OPM.
Yep.
Much needed indeed right in the first round to hold seaside up, because it's quite likely I've seen a lot of seaside gameplays happening in the very first pistol round. I'm not sure what the exact stats are, but yep, seaside is preferred in those pistol rounds for some reasons. I mean, in comparison to the other ones. Nevertheless, high patch well.
One enemy remaining.
Spike
down, C.
Okay, that crisp taps
misses. Yeah, he misses on the last one, and with that said, Luca now left, and he takes. Oh, he gets 3k and still remaining on 28 HP. Let's see if he can pull something off, but no, it won't be the case. He tried his level best and in fact got a 3k. Now that is interesting. And with that said, the first round comes in the pocket of Team Unsigned 5. And taking a look at the buy as well, Aluka seems to be going with Marshall. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see how it's going to position it. And if it's about Team Unsigned 5, well, they all are going with Spectres. So we see 5 Spectres right off the bat. And, well, action is unfolding towards Garage. Actually, and with that said, Elite gets a kill
Spike
onto
down,
Savage,
C.
and Spike has been taken down, but the trades come in right there, and that
One enemy
blast
remaining.
would be enough to
Oh my,
push the
what
players
the-
off, and within fraction of seconds, yes, Arsenal, I can read from you. Emotions.
shit.
That was a really fast
Dude.
round.
Yeah. Even I remember a day before yesterday match of this Unsigned 5. They have been doing some amazing thing. You know, they have dominated their opponent team at 13-0. I'm absolutely, you're hearing me right. 13-0 from Unsigned 5. That's the reason why I'm saying that the match will be very interesting, this one. So let's
Indeed,
see
and
the magic
right off
round,
the bat,
boys. Let's go.
Magic round. Well, let's see who casts their spells right in this one, because Strider, well, he is holding off Ace side, and he deposes out drones. Spots a player as well, and shock darts unfolding in action. Meanwhile, let's just take a look at what's happening on... Well, it seems A side is being completely in the grasp of Team Unside 5. All the players are present. For a second, I thought, wait, where are the other players of Team Unside 5? And like all are on A side. I had to check the mini map, and that is actually a good read because the players of LS Executioner are rushing
Spike
in,
down
and
A.
it has been shut down by OPM. Using
One
his
enemy
really
remaining.
and fast lane, and it switches
my
to
God.
overdrive. I don't think that was necessary at this point of time to go for his ultimate ability, but for some reason I think he's in mood of a troll or something, because this ultimate ability could have been used in the
30
next
seconds
round
left.
just against one player. I'm not sure if that's completely necessary, but he is trolling. I think
One
he's simply
enemy
trolling.
remaining.
But let's see how this troll lasts, because now the Jet player, that is Aluka, is going into B side, and with that said,
Spike planted.
fast moment comes in using high gear ability. Oh, did he actually spot? Yep, he does spot,
Holy
and he takes down as well, while getting
What
a
a
kill and recovering a
performance.
phantom also.
Yep.
Yep, OPM getting in the round, but I think the ultimate usage was actually a bit unnecessary,
Yep,
to be
yep,
really
yep,
honest.
yep.
Because you never know what's gonna happen in subsequent rounds, and if you are in a situation where, you know, it is like a do or die scenario, I think ultimate should better be used in that sense, or in a calculated strat. But nevertheless, it's their gameplay, their choice, and their minds. We can only give an overview of what's happening on our screen. So, yep. With that said, wishing good luck to both teams. 4 rounds ahead, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3-0, and I think this is going to be a kind of a decider round, because LS, well, they are playing a sort of a semi-bye. A decider as in what are going to be the economy. In fact, what is going to be the economy for subsequent rounds? And look at that, Elite gets a lovely kill onto Aluka. Well, that is the power of Headhunter, which I was talking about in the previous game as well. And meanwhile, taking a look at what's happening in the garage area, well, OPM is holding that angle off, and Savage Yoda, well, he's holding the angles off. But we'd have to wait and watch as to what is going to be the next move coming in right there from both the teams. The game has taken quite a slow pace right now, and well, iPatch is moving in towards the sewers area, trying to gather some sort of information. No one is present whatsoever at this point of time. All action is happening towards mid, actually. If you can change the feed to the mid area, Elite, well, he gets a kill onto Savage, and Toxic Summit. Oh, well, look at that. I mean, just a couple of seconds ago, it was right on the head of Astra. If you could have given a spam, but since
30
he does
seconds
not
left.
know as to what's happening, with just 30 seconds remaining on the clock, some sort of action has to be unfolded by Team LS or L-Streak Executioner as they go by. That's it. Well,
okay.
Toxic Summit picks up a kill onto Kai, and the delays are
seconds
being
left.
done from Team
One enemy
Unside 5,
remaining.
and on to deny that plant, and
Spike
adding
down
so
B.
much pressure right now onto LS that they're going to be getting this round in their pocket. 4-0 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. 4 rounds in the pocket of Team Unsigned 5, with quite a dominant performance, I must say, up until now.
Yep. And let's have a look at the kill feed, and OPM is top fragging from Team Unsigned 5 with 7 kills, followed by Toxic Summit. 6 kills was the IGL of Team Unsigned 5. Talking about L-Streak, Jet or LS Aluka is top fragging with 5 kills, followed by LS Pre, 4 kills.
Yep. Well, if you take a look at the economy of the creds,
Yeah.
they don't seem too promising onto L3, because unfortunately they haven't got any round whatsoever up until now. And
Yeah.
if it's about Team Unsigned 5, well, they have been just stacking those creds up. I mean, they aren't too much, but in comparison to L3, well, they are being dominant both in terms of the creds as well as in terms of gameplay. And as the pause embargo lifts right there, so we see the gameplay being unfolded for the 5th round between the match happening for Unsigned 5 and LS Executioner. And with that said, the spam is coming in all the way to be long from Kai, but he is not gonna spot anyone. And why has he deployed the as a star? Maybe sort of strat happening right there. Meanwhile, let's just take a look at what's happening in the mid spawn area, or the mid courtyard as we call it. Yoda simply holding off Toxic Summit. Look at that. How is he simply hiding on the top of boxes, waiting for some sort of aggression to come in from mid? And that's it. There we go. Shockout also comes into the position. And it signals Savage Yoda that someone is indeed present on top of those boxes or towards the left or right side of B side. And watching Abyss, meanwhile, he is contesting in all the way towards A long. Meanwhile, his teammates are going in from short area. I think some sort of a star or two can be deployed onto A side in order to, give in some sort of window to watch
30
Abyss
seconds left.
if he wants to push in along with his teammates. And yep, there are in fact stars being deployed onto Heaven area and onto the link all the way from
Spike planted.
B. And with that said, it is a 3v4 scenario right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see if Sumit can get this one against Aluka. Well, no, Aluka is going to be the dominant in this 1v1 fight happening in towards A and B side. And we'll look at that eye patch. Well, he is trying his
Last player
best,
standing.
but he's going to be taken down by Aluka. And so is a kill confirmed coming in from L Spree. And with that said, the first round comes in the pocket of Team L Streak after quite a while.
Absolutely, this is a very critical round for L Streak. If this round, they could have been suffering from creds as well from the next round. So it's a good thing that they got this round in their pocket.
Yep, as I said, it's going to be a decider one for the crits. So fortunately, they were able to pull this off, and I'm pretty sure that they would be able to get their feet back in the game. I mean, still it is a bit early to call off as to where the momentum is shifting, but yeah, they have certainly broken it down for Team Unsigned 5. And with that said, the ultimate is going to be the ultimate ready. Yep, Savage Yoda has readied his ultimate. Let's see how he times it up with those Seekers right there. He's right now spamming in all the way onto C side. No aggression whatsoever happening. I think some change of plan might come in. Let's just take a look at what's happening in the mid area again towards mid window. And right now, eye patch, he's holding off the angle towards A lane now, making a rotation towards garage, possibly expecting someone to be over there. And with that says, Sky launches the Tasmanian Tiger into the garage area, and no info has come in whatsoever. And look at that, he's readying up his ability to stun players. That is eye patch, and yep, I think he did actually pull it off. Nevertheless, let's see what's happening in the mid area. With that said, bit of a fast-paced moment right there. As soon as the Seekers are launched, they swap their guns. Maybe it was for a reason.
30 seconds
well,
left.
Now the Jet has great... there's still with Savage Yoda, in fact. He got a bit too excited and dropped it off just like that. Meanwhile, the spike has been planted, and now it is a retake scenario for Team Unsigned 5. Watch Abyss gets a kill onto the lead. Well, there we go. Chamber gets taken down, and Aluka, well, trying to go in for another kill. He gets critted off, and Toxic Summit, look at that. He's still expecting that alert gameplay might come in, and he's watching the angle. He knows it very well.
Last player standing.
And he takes down.
Still
But
the
it's not
round
going to be
goes.
enough. Yep, still the round goes in the pocket of Team LS Executioner. A lovely shutdown coming in from Sky to CM.
BYB fam, going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
And with that said, we are moving on to the next round. That is the 7th one for this game. And with that said, let's see how this mini momentum, I'd like to call it, is going to be carried by Team LS Execution. And it seems that they are rushing in towards A long and A short, which is enough to call in a rotation into A side all the way from B by Team Unsigned 5.
You should run.
And with that said, the owl drone goes off, and with Killjoy's dome has been placed, and OPM, I think he's trying to aggress in, and the lockdown has been destroyed by him as well. And OMG, he's proving his worth right now, and he's justifying the usage of his ultimate ability. Well, let's see how far he can actually get it. And I think that was it for now. He's going to be falling off at this point of time, but I think he did his job pretty well, considering he took down the ultimate and also took a player down as well. That is a Killjoy itself, so now they don't have a sentinel. So in case if anybody wants to flank all the way from C garage or C side, it can be done from Team Unsigned 5, but no, they are simply just holding it off right now because they are playing an
30
equal
seconds
round, and it's against Phantoms and a Vandal. So let's see how well fashioned it would be from both teams, because I think it would be a bit advantageous right now for Team Unsigned 5. They're able to get this round because pardon me, for Team L-Streak, because they have the Phantoms ready with them. And with that said, heal also comes in for the players onto A side of Team L-Streak. And you know, whenever this heal comes in, it seems like a sight of a relief.
Yep.
You know, that kind of a very soothing moment.
Last
Be it
player
the heal
standing.
from Sage or from Sky. But nevertheless, taking a look at what's happening right now in the game, well, Elite, he has opened a store they force. I think he could have used it later. But nevertheless, it's his game. He must have thought that someone would be contesting from C side, which he was holding initially, but no, it's not going to be the case, and ultimately he'll be taken off as well by LS Spree. And with that said, 4-3 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, of this game between LS Executioner and Team Unsigned 5. And this calls off for a timeout as well. Toxic Sumit, well, I actually like these timeouts, especially when they come in, you know, so early. Or let it be, I don't think it's early, but I would say it is the right time to call for timeout, because he knows that something is going off here and there, be it when it comes to holding the site, or be it in the post-plan scenarios. But I mean, as far as I have seen it up until now, it's there are being no severe mistakes being made by Team Unsigned 5, but it is just that, you know, some choke points where they might want to discuss or improve upon. So I think that's where this timeout has been taken. It's really commendable that Sumit actually went for this timeout. It was much needed, because this was reflecting a shift of our momentum towards LS Executioner. We saw 3 rounds in a row going completely in their favor. But nevertheless, talking a bit about the game and as far as the economy is concerned, so now LS Streak, in fact, L-Streak Executioner, they seem like a dominant force right now. And let's see what is going to be the case for this round, how they are going to be unfolding their strats with all their stars and abilities combined. Stars, I mean, from Astra. And with that said, World Divided. Are we going to see the Cosmic Divide in action? Yep, and so quickly, OMG, the spike has been planted as well. I mean, I could actually look at the minimap as to what's happening. I was just so engrossed in Astra's POV that, you know, a fraction of a second the spike got planted, and now it is a retake scenario, and the star has also been deployed. It can function as a gravity well or as a control for anyone who is trying to defuse the spike. And with that said, in a complete retake,
Concentrates on
the players of
Last player
5 are coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Shider Z, I think, well, he should go in for a save, but he won't be able to, as it's going to be taken off by the detonation of Spike. But it was a really fast round, I must say, from L-Streak Executioner. I mean, look at that Cosmic Divide being deployed right on time. I think they could have been a little bit careful. That is Team Unsigned 5, especially when they were holding off the mid angle. It should not have been the case that they allowed the, you know, they gave in the window to come in, right? They basically were like, we are having the dinner, you know, come join us. Or rather, they served it on the plate to Team S3 Executioner. Nevertheless, moving on to the 9th round, and with that said, fault line has been deployed all the way into the short area and towards the sewers. But nevertheless, let's see what is up with Toxic Summit, who's holding off C side well. He does get tagged by Kai, and now Elite is holding off towards area, towards garage. Let's see if he can get a kill onto Jet, and he knows he's actually signaling to get a smoke. Oh, look at that! Quite a beautiful animation coming in right there. Is going to expect Kai. Well, Kai knows that the weapon has been recovered. I'm pretty sure he knows that, so he has info that Elite is somewhere near still. He just has to get him down, and well, let's see who wins the fight in the garage area. Is it going to be Elite? Ooh, look at that. He has to be the winner, because look at the crosshair placement and how he was actually, confidently holding off the angle towards garage. And with that, his Sky is also coming in. May pushing through doors, and he dodges the flash. Commendably, that is Elite. He gets
30 seconds left. Spike
Savage
down
Yoda, in
mid.
fact, gets a kill onto him, and Toxic Sumit, well, he gets a trade onto Savage Yoda. It is a 2v4 scenario right off the bat. And L Streak Spree gets a kill onto Toxic Sumit. And with that said, well, the players are gushing in towards garage area of L Street. They don't have a lot
10
of
seconds
time.
left.
And I think he should go
One
for the
enemy
spike
remaining.
plan. Quick, man. Either get a kill.
Last player standing. Spike
Oh
down.
my God.
C.
Are they gonna lose? That was really close. I was like, I had completely lost my mind as to what is going to happen. For a second, I thought they should go for the spike plan, because they did have a bit of a time to go towards the B side, but they simply went in for the kills, and I think it was a bit of a luck as well working in right there for Team L Streak. And with that said, we have the scoreline lying in at 4-5, with a point lead being with Team L Streak.
Teleport's ready.
And as we go in the next round, so let's just have a look at what's happening on the C side, where the players are completely stacked up onto C, and the Seekers are now out. And I think the Seeker position could have been a bit careful. I mean, one Seeker went is complete off way, but nevertheless, Alyssa Luca is already in the side, near-sided by the Paranoia, and there's no one in the C side. All the players of Team Unsigned 5, they dodged back at the right time. It was much needed. And with that said, the spike has been planted, and now it is a retake scenario being unfolded from Team Unsigned 5, with the owl drone going in right there. And ooh,
Out of charges.
look at that eye patch getting a lovely kill. I think that was a coordinated one. The owl drone actually spotted that there is smoke. It is coming in one by one. The
enemy
players are being
remaining.
taken down. Now it's all on to KJ, who is in the garage area deploying his abilities. Let's see.
Lovely.
If he'll be able to get it, but no, he won't be able to. An eye patch, in fact, gets a kill onto him, and with that said, 5-5 on the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. I think both the teams really giving the best for this round. But a bit of a, I would say choke points, or but they would have to be choke points that were given in from Team L Streak, on which Team Unsigned 5 capitalized, especially, the very first kill confirmed happening through that out drone. But I think that both the teams gave in their best in the previous round. Nevertheless, 5-5 with the score line, and ultimately the one who has a better positioning, better strats, and better firepower is going to be winning the round. So it was Team Unsigned 5 for the previous one. Let's see who's going to be for this one. And the reckon mode has been destroyed, but the position has been revealed for Trider Z. And with that said, Aluka, well, he is holding off the angle, may contest in into the sewers angle, and he's getting those stacks, but ultimately Elite, well, he is going to go for the TP, and now I might consider repositioning himself towards the sewers area. Let's see if he's going in for that, but no, he's just holding it all the way back from the side. And with that said, OPM along with his teammate, that is Sumit, they are simply just chilling off onto C side, and Savage Yoda meanwhile healing all the players. He is pushing in from mid garage area. Let's see if he's going to be using his flashes, but in fact we are seeing a sort of a gameplay switch happening. Elite gets a kill onto Alyssa Luca, and a change of plan is happening. Maybe B side would be contested by Team L Streak Executioners.
30 seconds left.
And well, Savage Yoda is simply holding off the angle
Scanning ahead.
towards a link, and he might face Breach Trailblazer, or rather it is Aftershock coming in right there.
Spike
And
down.
OPM, well, it's going to Kayat back and forth.
One
These
enemy
skills are
remaining.
happening. Such a
I have the
chaotic
spike.
10 seconds
scenario. The spike was just about to be planted, but it
Spike
got
planted.
denied. Ultimately, it gets planted, and Elite taking a bit of damage. I think that was a bit unnecessary to take that sort of damage, but still. Let's see if he'll be able to pull this off. He has his Headhunter and TP's ready, but well, he might know that's how it is in the garage. He must have heard the footstep. Let's see if he's gonna be checking, and well, a bit of a miss happening right there. Esprit getting a kill onto him, but for a second I
Last
thought
round
Elite
before
has
the
a lot of
switch.
information right there, but he was unaware as to what is the positioning of that garage layer. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the close of the first half. This is the last round before the swap, or swap, whatever it is. I think swap is British, swap is American, but I leave that to any lingo fanatics or lingo enthusiasts that we have in the chat. If we have, we can type it in. But nevertheless, this is the fight for the last round of the first half, which is unfolding at the side quite early on. And with that, Rai Patch deploys his ultimate ability as well, which was a bit unnecessary, but I thought for a second that he would rush in as well as he deployed his ultimate, but it was a good move being made by him. Elite, oh, meanwhile, using his Store of the Force at his best, getting a kill. He's just on a sliver of health. He's very low. How much HP he has? Let's take a look at his feed as to what is happening. It's very, very low. Eye Patch, meanwhile, holding on C side all by himself, and it is a 3-4 scenario. Astra deploying his stars, maybe to create some sort of distraction, and they are pushing in towards garage angle. And with that said, garage has been leaked, and they are going in towards C side, and Eye Patch didn't expect that thing to happen, but ultimately he got
30
bashed up
seconds
by
left.
these flank players. In fact, all the 3 players that were coming in all the way from garage to the link. And now it is a post-plan scenario. A retake one indeed, and so let's see how they're going to be unfolding this one, because all they have got is limited amount of utility. That is team Unsigned 5 and Toxic Sumit. Well, he actually takes down
Last player
NS3,
standing.
and watching the best gets a kill onto Strider Z, and attacking Killjoy. Well, they have deployed their ultimate, and I don't think they actually do much. That is Toxic Sumit, and with that said,
Switching
Team
sides.
L Street gets another round in their pocket, making it a scoreline of 5-7. And just to put it for our viewers, it was not a good start, I should say, for Team L Street, but now they have come in as the dominant force right now, leading in with 2 points.
Taking that back. Right there. Turret out. Need that back.
And with that said, moving into the next round where the stars are being deployed, as we can see in the POV of Kai, and they are simply just holding the angles off right there, being completely unaware as to what are the positionings of Team Unsigned 5. Well, Toxic Sumit gets a kill onto Aluka. The action is happening towards C side, it seems, and the trades have come in back and forth, and the spike is still down at attacker spawn. Now that is a bit interesting. Well, let's see how they're going to recover it, and at what point of time they are going to push into a particular side, because it's just like a minute remaining on the clock. They can actually work around a little bit. chamber. Meanwhile, if we take a look at what's happening onto C side in the cubby area, Esports is so aggressively with that said the star or the nebula has been deployed by Astra. And with that said, the spike is gonna go down in no time. 5-7 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, right now. 3 versus 3 scenario. Let's see if they'll be able to retake that as Team LS Execution or L Streak. And the locations have been revealed. And with that said, Kai may push in. He does have his
One enemy remaining.
He has a stars, and now it's all on to remaining player, that is Watch and Abyss, who's going to be swiftly taken down by Strider Z. And a good round coming in for.
Yep, even I feel like this match is going to be a very head-to-head match, you know.
Indeed.
I mean, the scoreboard says that. Let's have a look at the scoreboard right now. And when Toxic Sumit and OPM at top fragging with 14 kills from the team Unsigned 5. LSPRI and LS Luka. LSPRI is having 18 kills from team L-Stick Executioner, followed by LS Luka by 12 kills. Let's see.
Yep, and with that said, iPatch, well, he uses his fault line, and with that said, OPM gets a kill onto Kai. That was a trade coming in right there. Look at that, both the teams are actually... OMG is L-Streak playing... Alright, yep. L-Streak is actually going for the eco one.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god, crazy.
Going in with the 3k right there. Luka now only left with Marshall at his disposal. Let's see what sort of gameplay can he unfold, or are we going to see a 4k coming in right there for OPM from Team Unsigned 5, the ones who wish the previous go in. Yes, it is a 4k indeed. I'm pretty sure OPM be like, man, I wanted the last kill as well. I wanted an ace who was from my team, who actually killed the last remaining player, or in fact, the player towards the starting, because he could have got an ace. But nevertheless, 7-7 is the scoreline right now. And with that said, this is going to be a bonus round being played by Team Unsigned 5. I mean, as far as I can make out from their buys. And if it's concerned about Team L Streak, so they are completely packed up with their Phantoms and Vandals and a Guardian as well. And now the players are holding off C-side, that is Savage Yoda and Kai. Let's see how coordinatedly, or in what sort of fashion they're going to be getting this game unfolded, because gravity well comes in, and the coordination which I was talking about, it is absolutely there from Team L3, and it does not seem quite promising, at least for this round, the gameplay from Team Unsigned 5. Enemy. Oh, and there we go, the tag comes in onto Omen. He does fall back using Shrouded Step, and ultimately, yep, that was a good decision to use his utility right there. No, look at that Wrecking Bolt. For a second, I'm pretty sure Sumit must have thought that it's going to be sticking on that wall, but it was having bounce. So yep, it bounced off the wall and instead got on the wooden frame. And with that said, Guy now holding off the angle towards speed. It is a 3v5 scenario, which does not
30
seem
seconds
to
left.
be going in the hands of Team Unsigned 5. But there we go, iPatch using his fault line. And with that, the line also comes in for the team gameplay of Unsigned 5 in the Garage area. It's been really, really dominant at this point of time. And
10 seconds left.
The tides are
You saw
turning
that
like
attack
nothing.
mode from the team Unsigned 5. It was so damn good. I mean, the
Yeah,
coordination is good, man.
indeed. And I think I would have to take my words back for a second, because they just completely turned the tides up. And that is, I mean, what is the best part about games like Valorant?
One
I mean,
enemy
anything
remaining.
can happen.
One enemy
Anything
remaining.
prime with the fraction of seconds, but Aluka,
Yeah.
well, getting a 3k with his Guardian, utilizing it to full advantage and showing the prowess of the weapon. He gets it, does it for his team, and ultimately making it a scoreline of 7-8. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving into the next round, 7-8. It's a score line between Team Unsigned 5 and Team LS Executioner, with 8 points being in the favor of Team LS Executioner and 7 in the favor of Unsigned 5. And as I can see on my feed, let's just take a look at what's happening in the sewers or A short area. Well, there is a heavy presence onto A side. If we can switch all the way to A, well, yes, 3 players are present, and I think Sky can call it again. That is Savage Yoda. We saw him play a really beautiful gameplay last time, a coherent one with his teammate. And well, Elite gets a kill on to Watch and Abyss. So now there's going to be a change of a plan, it seems, from Team Unsigned. In fact, Team L Streak, because they have 3 players down. And there we go. Eye Patch unleashes a fault line onto B side, and the spike is going to be planted right there, along with a dark cover coming for C Link pushes. And well, Streak comes in and gets a kill onto Strider. He gets traded off by Sumit. It is a 1v2 scenario. Whoa, how these players are falling one by one is quite an interesting thing, and you know, a questionable topic as well, because as I'm discussing and I'm watching the feeds, so one by one, the very next moment we have a swap. Players are 1 or 2 players are already down, and then when I look at the feed, it's like 1 versus 2, where just like a couple of seconds ago it was 3v4, 3v5.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, that's a bit interesting. But nevertheless, that is a game of Valorant, and any competitive shooter out there,
That works.
it has they have their own thrill within them. I think Valorant is just living up to that. Taking a look at what's happening right now, well, it seems that the players of Team Unside 5, they are in the mood to contest towards C side, and no presence is there whatsoever from Team Unside 5. And with that said, Outroll also goes in, players of the side, and as I can see on my mini map, well, the players of L Street are simply holding off and pushing. Look at that. Both the duelist gameplay happening right there from OPM and Jet. That is when it comes to fast action based gameplay. As soon as OPM dashed in to side, Elisaluka, he fell back into garage area. So yeah, both displaying a part of their speed ability. But nevertheless, it is a 2v5 scenario right now, and I think it would be a bit challenging for Team
Last player standing.
Because all they've got is marshals and sheriffs, and it is confirmed that it was a flawless round with 5 vandals ready with Team Unsigned 5. And as we progress towards the next round, let's just take a look at the creds and the scoreboard as well. So, well, the economy seems quite lackluster onto Team L Streak Executioner, whereas if it's concerned about Team Unside 5, they are backed up with a decent weaponry as well as the crest, because they have been winning consecutive rounds. And with that said, Spree gets a kill onto OPM. And, oh my god, off your feet. That is Rolling Thunder comes in from Eye Patch, which actually shoves off the players of Team L Streak all the way back from the sides, and it is a 9-8 score line. And I remind you, and the reason I did that because this round would definitely shape up the economy and subsequent rounds. The game is still going head to head, and Ellis Spree gets a kill through his ultimate ability, that is Hunter's Fury. And also, he gets 3k with the last kill being taken on Shrider Z. And making it a 9-9 score line. The game goes neck to neck when it comes to both the teams.
I mean, why the scoreboard always remains the same, dude. It's 808, 909, 707. Every time it goes up, the scoreboard remains the same.
I think you just said 808, so these players are actually being musical with their gameplay. So 808s, 909s, I think they are in a sort of a musical action.
They're following the rhythm.
Yeah, they're following the rhythm. So, yep, let's see whose 808s would be
Placing swamp
heavy in this one. Or, yep, who's gonna EQ the game? Well, I won't go into music production right now, but I simply love that topic as well. Nevertheless, the players are pushing in towards Seaside, and Neon, well, opens up his ultimate ability. And with that said, overdrive being unfolded in his full action, and the counter ultimate ability also comes in right there with Hunter's Fury being unfolded. All the teams have no casualty whatsoever, making it quite challenging as well. As now the only ultimate that's ready is with Toxic Summit and Kai, but meanwhile Aluka gets a kill onto OPM, and a really chaotic scenario being unfolded onto C long area towards C lobby as well. And but it seems that players are rotating towards B side, and Killjoy, that is watching Abyss, simply just holding off the garage angle the way it should be. And Aluka, look at that.
Oh my god, what the? Holy shit.
I think that was a good gameplay by Elite.
Yep.
Right there. You know, just showing his legs. Be like, "Maar bully mujhe." Then
30
dodging the
seconds
drop.
left.
And Kai, well, gets a kill onto Elite, and Eye Patch gets a kill onto Kai. And with that said, it is a 3v3 scenario. And look at that. It was like just completely buffooning the players of LS, because the spike now is there onto A side. It has gone down, and we're missing a proverb right here. But you know, as in Hindi we call it Hera Feri. So I think that was being done right there. Completely just making it seem like, man, it was a happy birthday surprise. You know, they were expecting another side to be contested, but now let's just take a look at what's we actually in front of them, and watching Abyss gets a kill. Does he know that Strider Z is right there? Yes, he knows that. Right there, Strider Z playing the game equally well. Both the players are gonna be falling off, and it was a good decision being taken by them. And look at that, watching Abyss. He actually stepped out at right time, I must say, and the Phantom that he saved is going to be benefiting to his team for this round.
See, it's a pretty critical round, I believe, for the team LS, if they are gonna get this round or
You
not.
want to play? Let's play.
If this round doesn't come in the count of LS, they're gonna lack in the form of Dreads. So, let's see.
Yep, indeed, 10-9 is the score line, and well, Chamber, he has unfolded his ultimate ability to show the force, but that was a bit unnecessary, I think. But it has been compensated by the trade. I mean, for a second I thought Elite was just like, you know, I'm just chill, I'm too casual with this game. I have my ultimate ability on, and that's what I need. But I don't think it should have been like that. Nevertheless, going back in the round, and A side has been taken off by
Need that back.
Unsigned 5, and the stars are going to be deployed by Astra. As far as I can see, he has all his ultimate, abilities ready. And in fact, Killjoy unleashes his ultimate ability, and Lockdown gets destroyed by Aftershock. And there we go. I think both the teams are displaying a commendable usage of their abilities, and the World Divide or Cosmic Divide has been applied in the game, but won't be enough as Toxic Summit gets a kill onto Kai. And now it is a 1v3 scenario, which forces Watch and Abyss to take a step back again. And with that said, we're going to be moving into the next round with a scoreline of 9-11.
Guys, also do not forget to vote for your team, you know, in the community vote area in the chat. Don't anyone in the chat haven't voted yet, go for your favorite team, vote for them. Let's see who is gonna win. I can see 67% winning votes coming towards Team Unsigned 5, followed by what I would say the remaining percentage you should calculate though.
33%.
Yeah.
If it's 67 or what it was.
67, yes.
Yeah, I agree. Nevertheless, we need the match for the players because that is what they need. They need some calculated strats, and with that said, well, that was a rush coming in right there from LS Executioner.
Last player
That free
standing.
gets 2 kills. Ooh, but Dr. Sumit is going to take care of him, and with that said, 12-9, ladies and gentlemen, just 3 rounds away
Match
we are
point.
from this game, going in the pocket of Team Unsigned.
Very critical round. It's not even critical round. We have already approached the last round. I mean, if this round is going to the hands of Team Alice, I mean, this has to be in the round of Team Alice if they want to survive for the next 3 rounds. I believe this round is very important to them. If not, then they're gonna see a good bye to Team Alice, because Team Unsigned 5 is going to round of 8 finals.
Indeed, and well, the players of Team Unsigned 5, let's just take a look at what's happening in the sewers area. The players have already pushed in really aggressively. OPM, the guy who's sitting as second fragger for the team, well, he's pushing in right now, justifying the role of a duelist. Let's see if Yoda would be there to hold him off, because those fast rushes that may come in, OPM, if he utilizes his abilities to his full advantage, it would be a bit difficult to get that off from heaven. But we'd have to wait and watch, because the game has taken a really slow pace, and I think this would be a strat that is being unfolded from Team Unsigned 5. Look at that. All the players are ready. And with that said, the smoke would come in shortly from Toxic Sumit. Yes, it goes towards Heaven and towards B-Link as well. Pardon me, towards A-Link as well. And
30 seconds
that's it. Shimazi gets a kill onto Savage Yoda, and Ellis Free, well, unleashing his Hunter's Fury. Takes
Spike down A.
Toxic Sumit, but still the spike is going to be planted, and the stars have been deployed in order for Team LS to retake. Let's see if they're able to retake Fox 1, and there we go. Flashes coming right
player
in
standing.
time.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
1v1, but
Oh my God.
there we go.
Let's
We
go.
see a
Let's-
retake. I didn't see that coming, to be pretty honest.
We defend this place, so we defend this reality.
Now I believe they can possibly have that confidence for the comeback, but
Gun here.
still it remains the last round. Still it remains the last round. Let's see what happens.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
Indeed, and I think no callous gameplay should be displayed whatsoever at this point of time, because when talk about callousness, the only moment that I recall was just a round ago or so. In fact, 2-3 rounds ago, when Chamber player, that is, I think it was, who was it? It was Elite who was just recklessly going in. So right now they have to be careful as to, how they position themselves, even if they have their ultimate abilities on, because this is a do-or-die scenario for Team L Streak, and they don't want to lose on this. So I think Unsigned 5 should have this in their minds.
Covering
And with that said, Luca holding off Seaside with his operator, and Eye Patch, well, along with Neon, they are just holding off the angle. In fact, not just holding off the angle, they are waiting for some sort of aggression to come in, or some sort of information play happening from Team L Streak. But look at that, a beautiful usage of ultimate
Bomb
ability
grenade out.
from Breach, that is Eye Patch, but unfortunately nobody got caught
Spike planted.
in that roll. And with that, so the spike has gone down, and now it is a retake scenario. Let's see how successful it would be, because the players are pushing in. The smokes have been deployed. That is a deadline. Two players drop down,
Oh
but
my
they want
God.
to take it off. And this seems like an action movie, and a kill
Last player
confirmed
standing.
happens with Shorty. But look at
Attackers win.
that.
That was a sheath shot coming from Elite with that headhunter. Let's go.
Yep, that was Headhunter taking a lot of heads. And I mean, towards the end, it actually seemed like an action movie being unfolded in front of us. We are in a cinema, a theater hall, watching some really cool, you know, jaw-dropping action with two players, in fact, dropping down from heaven, ultimately being taken down, and the last kill coming in from Headhunter. And taking a look at the scoreboard, El Esprit is on top, which, unfortunately does not do enough because the winner is Team Unsigned 5 against Team L
Yes, so
Street.
let me
But still,
switch
I
the
mean,
screen right now first, then we can continue about the team stuff.
yep.
Okay. So yeah, first of all, congratulations to Team Unsigned 5 for some amazing performance, and even that, what I believe is if you do that in the starting point of the game, if you show that kind of dominance, you get that confidence, even to the you don't have that much of round left towards the towards the end. So
Yeah.
that's the thing, and I guess Unsigned 5 went with that particular thing only. They focus themselves in domination, even as I said you in the last match, sorry, in the last match, yes, sorry, day to day after day for yesterday, the match they won was 13-0. I was totally impressed of the gameplay that they showed, and also as I said, this match was also very head to head match, and with in that also they have something shown something very good stuff. No doubt Team LS have gone very crazy on them, killing them and hunting each of their heads. Everything does make sense, but at the end we see that Unsigned 5 took their way, and finally we got a winner with us. So yeah.
Indeed, we have Unsigned 5 as the winner, and both the teams tried really, really hard. And we're just discussing that, the top fragger was in fact from Team L Streak, that is LS Pre. So you can imagine what sort of effort would have been put in by both the teams. That, even if the top fragger was from the team that didn't win, but still they tried their level best, and ultimately Unsigned 5 came out as a champion for this match, and they're going to be advancing on to the next one. And meanwhile, Arsenal, let's see who is going to be the,
Yep. Right now it
what is
is
going to
X
be.
Gravity versus Galaxy Esports. Is that what I'm seeing?
Even that, I was checking who is our next contender for the game.
Why I'm getting so much okay, no issue. So okay, and next match is between let me confirm from where the next match is between what team. But no doubt a team played really really well. And X Gravity, okay, this is from X Gravity versus GameNix. X Gravity versus GameNix. Okay. Oh, what just happened?
I think something's off with your
Ah,
microphone.
done.
Okay, in fact, it was someone within the game. So
Yep.
I'm
It was
sorry.
someone in the game. I
Who?
thought someone in the Discord might have.
Yeah. I was like, who's breathing like so hard? I mean, obviously the players must have been, so much engrossed within the game, and the anxiety must have kicked in because it was a neck to neck game. So I can understand that, they were breathing really hard. But nevertheless, we're going to be right back in shortly with another game. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Have some popcorns or drinks, whatever you want to have. Get a healthy food and some water as well, because I'm pretty sure the next one is going to be heated as well, and there's going to be a lot of sweat in that one.
Yeah, so it is X Gravity versus GameNix, I believe. Yes, it is Team GameNix versus Team X Gravity. So let's see how the performance. Yet they have already, of course, both of the team have been performing well. That's the reason they are in top 16. And let's see who's the team is gonna be the top 8 of the finals. And let's see what happens. So the final starts from day after tomorrow, because tomorrow is also the round 2 of round of 16. Yeah, let's see. People are asking, Navjot is asking, Hindi casting किधर हो रहा है?
अच्छा आपको हिंदी में कास्टिंग चाहिए, हिंदी में भी
Okay,
कर देंगे।
let's do this match in a Hindi or English, mix up a thing, because we are totally focused on English, so let's better do it in a Hindi way. I think it's gonna be a better, we can connect to the audience and the audience could connect to us. Let's see.
Absolutely, we're going to do this in Hindi. लेकिन
Okay,
यार, I
okay,
think
we
it
did
would be.
accept your thing, Navjot, and we're gonna go for this Hindi stuff, Hindi or English mix stuff. So because we totally, some of the points we cannot go for totally Hindi, so we're gonna mix up the things and provide you guys the thing, and all of the time you guys will are watching the stream. Why don't you hit that share button, also hit that like and subscribe button? That could be very much amazing. Share the all of the X Gravity and versus GameNix. If the team fans are already here in the chat, I'm very happy. If not, then man, let's go with the share button. Share button is all is
Let's
available.
go with the share button and हिंदी कास्टिंग भी आपको मिलेगी, लेकिन उसके लिए आपको
Yes,
शेयर करना पड़ेगा
yes, share
और
करना
कोशिश
पड़ेगा.
करेंगे शुद्ध हिंदी में कास्टिंग हो. Now let's see how it goes. It's
Yup.
going to be fun, I think. It's
Yes.
going to be
Sure.
a challenge for both of us as well. I mean, हिंदी हमारी अच्छी है, but over the time being,
Yeah.
let's see
No,
how it
हिंदी में
has
it's
fared.
different ना. हिंदी में बात करना is okay, but हिंदी में ये सब game को define करना is, I think it's
Yeah,
gonna be a bit of a thing. So let's see.
indeed. Yeah, but for that you have to share the stream.
Here
So
you
Hindi
go.
casting coming
Here
in
you go, man.
if you share the stream.
Yeah, boys. Share the streams and let's go for a Hindi casting, boys. Okay, I guess X Gravity and GameNix, probably 8 players have already alive. Let's arrive. I mean, let's wait for 2 more players and we're gonna start the match. Nova here in the VC. Go for the map. What is the map? Go for the site. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's see when the team will be totally ready for the match. I guess XG, I mean the X Gravity team is ready with the, I mean Law, probably Law is gonna go for the coach area, while you know people are still, I'm still, we're still waiting for the match, and the match should start anywhere at 7:25. Yep, let's wait for more 5 minutes and we'll start the match at 7:25. This is the third match of today, as the day 4 of the Valorant Championship was season 4. So let's see, let's wait and let's get onboarded with all both of the teams, both good teams, and let's see what happens in the match itself. Okay, boys, the voting lines are on the way, and you guys can now vote for your favorite team. Who's gonna win? Give us a, your what's your thinking going behind Team X Gravity or it is Team GameNix. Just go ahead, vote for it, and definitely do not forget to share the stream with your with your friends and your and team fans also, so that they can come ahead and support their team in the chat as well. Thank you. I guess only one member remaining from the team GameNix, I believe. After that, we can go for the match. Okay, I guess it's a bind map, and attacking is X Gravity, and GameNix, the team GameNix, is in the defender side, and we have already seen. I guess the first match was in bind, I guess, and the second match was in heaven. Right? This is the third match.
Yep.
Yeah. So Shivs is back. Let's go. Guys in the chat, if your favorite team is playing right now, do not forget to give them hearts, because this gives them a lot of energy to even show themselves up in the match, and even go for a GG. So definitely go ahead, spam your hearts for your favorite team, and show them your support as well. So I guess Headshot Man.
भाई सही टीम में तुम ना
Headshot Man. Headshot Man has arrived, dude. Check out his name, Headshot Man. I like it name, dude. I like it. XG team is ready. Let's still waiting for the GameNix green signal. Then we can go for all of the signals. My bad.
It's fine. I think it's also about the Hindi casting. So अगर
Oh
आपने
my god, the
screenshot
Hindi
करी होगी,
casting, guys, dude. I'm gonna lack in this, but yeah, let's go for the Hindi casting. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take this challenge. I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Okay, we have got the green signal from both of the teams, and we are ready to go with the match. Nova, I do, you do the honor of starting the match, Nova. Let's go. The bind map, and I think there is some glitch in the thing. What's the glitch? What's that glitch?
Yeah.
Okay, XG Suicide has left. Val 5 error. Okay, that's some Val 5 error. My god. Guys, also do not forget to hit your votes. Voting lines are on in the chat. You guys can vote for your favorite team, X-Gravity or GAMENIX, and just give us a predict that who is gonna win this match, because this is the third match of today, and last match is also there. Yet the last match is also there. The last match will be, I am still confused, the last match, because I don't remember the team names. I guess it's between AMIGOS. Yes, it is between AMIGOS Esports and, if you remember, if I remember, I don't.
It's NEAGLE. If it's
NEAGLE, yep.
it's NEAGLE.
AMIGOS Esports versus NEAGLE Esports. Let's go. Okay, the team has arrived. Let's go for the match, Nova. Do the honors. Let's go for the match. Bind map it is, and we can see X-Gravity Esports versus GAMENIX.
If it is X-Gravity versus GAMENIX, Noah, can you go live for this one? That I can see. Nevertheless, I can see it on Arsenal screen. We have the agent selection.
Yes, we have the agent selection screen over here, and Team GAMENIX, meanwhile, they are defending. We can see X-Gravity is in the attacking mode, and their agent selections have been, meanwhile, against ES Death and Dhanesh from XG, ES Death from GAMENIX going for the Jet. I do love
Select
Jet,
your
man. I do
agent.
love Jet. Jet plays are always
Yep.
OP to watch. Very,
Jet
very.
plays,
Yeah.
Jet difference, और अगर हिंदी में अगर थोड़ा हम पंजाबी
Oh my
टच भी ले
god.
तो Jet का
Yes, it is
मुकाबला.
Hindi, dude. It is Hindi. I totally forgot. It is Hindi. Thank you very much for the lovely hearts in the spam. In the chat, guys. And let's go for the Hindi casting. Come on.
Yep. Jet the मुकाबला as we
Jet
call
the
it. So let's.
Okay, let's do this
यहाँ
desi
पे-
one. I guess people are gonna love it.
Absolutely. और जैसा हम देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे जेट है, सोआ है, केजे, रेना, ब्रिम. ऑन द अदर हैंड अगर हम बात करें यहाँ पे अटैकिंग की, दैट इज टीम एक्स ग्रेविटी. इनके पास यहाँ पे सोआ, जेट, चेम्बर, ब्रीच और ब्रिम सभी के सभी मौजूद है. इट्स लाइक दोनों ही टीम लैस है अपने ही एजेंट के पूल से. उन्होंने ले रखी है अपनी एबिलिटीज. दे आर ऑल चार्ज, बट जिसका गेम प्ले भारी होगा वो हमें थोड़ी देर में ही पता चलेगा एज वी डाइव राइट इन. सो विद दैट सेड, जैसे हम यहाँ पे देख पा रहे हैं एबिलिटीज पे भी थोड़ा ध्यान है, थोड़ा बायस पे भी ध्यान है. दे आर गोइंग अलोंग विद गोस्ट एंड शेरिफ्स एज वेल. इफ यू कैन जस्ट प्रेस टैब इट वुड बी मोर क्लियर. नो, देयर इज नो शेरिफ. एक भी शेरिफ मौजूद नहीं है. गोस्ट ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे, और आई थिंक फ्रेंजी निकाल ली है प्रेम प्लेयर ने. दैट इज फ्रॉम टीम GAMENIX.
Yup, 3 seconds remaining for the start of the match, and let's go.
लेट्स गो. और जैसा हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे शार्ड्स एंगल, शार्ड्स ये कंटेस्ट करा जा रहा है टीओस के द्वारा, और किल जॉय जो है थोड़ा सा पीछे यहाँ पे जरूर होंगे. सो प्लेयर, वेल लेट्स सी व्हाट दे आर गोना बी अनफोल्डिंग ऑन टू साइड. बट अगर हम यहाँ बात करें शार्ड्स एंगल की, तो काफ़ी ज़्यादा डैमेज ले लिया है इस डेथ ने, और इसके चलते थोड़ा सा फॉल बैक करेंगे. लेकिन अगर बात करें एक्स ग्रेविटी की, तो सारे प्लेयर्स पोजीशन करते हैं शॉट की तरफ, और ब्रिमस्टोन की स्मोक्स देखिए भाई, वाह कितने कमेंटेबल तरीके से यहाँ पे उन्होंने स्मोक्स अपने डिप्लॉय कर रखे हैं और सारे के सारे एंगल्स काटते हुए अब यहाँ शावर्स की तरफ घुस रहे हैं टीम एक्स ग्रेविटी के प्लेयर्स। कितना कोऑर्डिनेटेड गेम प्ले डिस्प्ले कराया जा रहा है। किलजॉय मीनवाइल जो है यहाँ पे गेमनिक्स के पीछे से आ रहे हैं।
Spike planted.
यहाँ पे स्पाइक हो चुका है प्लांट और इसी के चलते लेट्स सी क्या रिटेक हो
Last player
पाएगा। वेल
standing.
किल के सर्कल ऑन टू टीएक्स और हम देख पा रहे हैं सुसाइड। वेल I lost my feet for a second. Yep. It's right back in because the game is still loading on my end. So समझ आ गया इस के लिए। लेकिन जैसा हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे इस गेम में Sai is being taken again, and with that said, I think it was already a GWP जितने में कास्ट कर पाता मेरी उससे फीड हट गई। And I think the first round likely would have gone in the pocket of X Gravity.
Is it visible right now? Have a look.
Yep.
Showing, na?
Nope, it's not there.
Nova, can you do the screen share thing, bro? Ha. Good.
Alrighty, we are back in the game और जैसा हम देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे शावर्स की तरफ भाव बोला जा रहा है XG की तरफ से और सारे प्लेयर्स कंटेस्ट कर रहे हैं शावर्स और शॉट से, बट दे आर होल्डिंग ऑफ। थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे एक पैसिव अप्रोच ले ली है गेम के चलते हुए, आराम से जाएंगे। ब्रिम की अगर हम बात करें, हम थोड़ी देर पहले देख रहे थे, वेल शॉट निकाले मूड में थे और ये देखिए डीएक्स ने ले लिया है एंट्री शॉट उनके ऊपर। एंड विद दैट सेड यहाँ पे कंटेस्ट करना चाह रहे हैं एल्बो एरिया, लेकिन देखते हैं किसकी कोनी में है कितना दम, बिकॉज योस अभी भी यहाँ पे क्लैश होकर बैठे हुए हैं, लेकिन डीएक्स
One enemy remaining.
कोनी के साथ पूरा जिसे कहते हैं मुक्का भी जड़ दिया इनके ऊपर। एंड विद दैट सेड all 5 players are alive of Team XG, and now it's all on to the remaining player, that is KJ from Team GAMENIX. And
भाई केज ने जैसे यू नो वो क्या बोलते हैं, वो थप्पड़ मारा जैसे।
yep.
Dude, this is desi, you know, desi. You have to be desi.
I think कोई ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से देने वाली बात कर दी है।
हाँ, या।
नेवरलेस गेम की तरफ हम दोबारा से यहाँ पे रुक देते हैं। सो जैसा हम देख पा रहे हैं शायद से अभी हुक्का की तरफ कंटेस्ट होगा बाय टीम एक्स ग्रेविटी। जिस हिसाब से चेम्बर की जो हमारे यहाँ पे ट्रेड मार्क एबिलिटी डिप्लॉय करी गई है वो यही है कि होल्ड्स सारे डिनाई करने के लिए कि अगर कोई पुश करता है तो डिस्पाइंग द रोल ऑफ अ सेंटिनल। बट नेवरदलेस जैसा हम यहाँ पे देख पा रहे हैं ऑक्टागन के अंदर से धावा बोल दिया है प्लेयर्स ने। एक्स ग्रेविटी विद वन प्लेयर बीइंग डाउन एंड डीएक्स ने लेकिन कंपनसेट कर लिया उस चीज के लिए। नो मैन एडवांटेज व्हाटसोएवर। मीनवाइल सोवा ने बहुत ही अच्छे से जिसे कहते हैं घूम के यहाँ पे मारा है टुवर्ड्स ए साइड कभी एरिया, इनफैक्ट जो हमारी एक यू वॉल है उसकी तरफ। और जैसा हम देख पा रहे हैं अपनी
One enemy remaining.
lovely
Spike
kill
down
coming
B.
in onto XG by Sova. 4K के लिए यहाँ पे कोशिश कर रहे थे, थोड़े से आई थिंक ज्यादा लालची हुए थे, could have been a bit passive, but nevertheless जैसा हम देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे headshot
One enemy
man well
remaining.
कोशिश तो कर रहे थे हेडशॉट में, लेकिन सारे बॉडी शॉट्स लगे।
ASDF ने 28 HP के साथ have gone with 2 kills. Let's see if we're gonna go for the Reyna or not. It's gonna be a 3K clutch. Oh my god, it's got a 3K clutch.
Never give up.
Oh my
और आप
god.
ये देखिए 3K क्लच निकाला गया, जो स्टाइल पॉइंट जिसको कहते हैं
Yes.
क्लासिक से इन्होंने
Right
लिया।
here.
कहा भाई नहीं मेरे पास क्लासिक में क्लासिक ही मारूंगा, क्लासिक ही गेम को खत्म करूंगा एकदम शान से। वही चीज हमें यहाँ पे देखने को मिली।
28
चलते-
HP के साथ ने HP के साथ ASDF ने बोला कि भाई नहीं, अब करके दिखाना है, अब नहीं नाम डूबने देना है।
Exactly. और जैसा यार how would you say HP in Hindi, like
Just
सेहत
cool down,
points,
but
what
good
is
enough
it?
to win.
सेहत points. I don't
But
know.
we're gonna stick with HP only. I think that would be better. लेकिन बाकी अगर हम गेम की बात करें तो वो हिंदी में जरूर हम आपके लिए लाने की कोशिश करेंगे। जितनी हम कर पाते हैं, बिकॉज यहाँ पे फ्रॉस्टिंग ने डाउन कर दिया है ESJet को शार्ड्स एंगल पे, और ASDF ने डाउन कर दिया है हेडशॉट मैन को। डियोस ने शॉट ले लिया है फ्रॉस्टिक के ऊपर, और जैसा कि हम यहाँ पे देख पा रहे हैं अभी शार्ड्स के अंदर एकदम अपना घेरा बना के बैठे हुए हैं। घेरा के इनफैक्ट प्रेजेंस काफी अच्छी है इनकी, इसे कहते हैं दबाव बना रखा है, लेकिन
सोवा दैट्स
ऊपर
एक बहुत ही
That
प्यारा
was
सा शॉट
lovely.
देखने को मिला है सोवा की तरफ से। एंड एक 2v3 का सिचुएशन यहाँ पे बनते हुए प्लान्ड तो करी जा चुकी है, बट लेट्स सी सोवा और केजे यहाँ पे जो है डोमिनेट कर पाते कि नहीं। और ये राउंड भी
One enemy
क्या लगता है
remaining.
आपको, एक्सजी की तरफ जा रहा है क्या ये राउंड? आई स्टिल बिलीव एक्सजी की तरफ ये राउंड जा रहा है, क्योंकि इट्स अ 1v3 एक सिचुएशन बन चुकी है यहाँ पे। और
Indeed.
ASDF पुश कर रहे हैं सोवा की तरफ, और यहाँ पे
I've survived much worse than you. Scanning ahead.
सोवा
बिल्कुल
ASDF
XG.
ASDF इज लाइक भाई नहीं, आज मैं 13-0 करके जाऊंगा।
Need equipment. Thanks.
So with that said, जैसा आप कह रहे थे कि yep, possibility was there on fact, वो सच्चाई बदल गई। That is XG पिछला राउंड अपने खेमे में ले जा चुके थे, और जैसा हमने देखा कहीं ना कहीं
Placing
एक तरह से
swarm grenade.
बहुत ही ज्यादा कहते हैं ना भारी भरकम परफॉर्मेंस
Placing swarm grenade.
दिखा रही है यहाँ पे XG अगेंस्ट टीम गेमनिक्स।
Turn out.
जिस हिसाब से इन्होंने अपने यूटिलिटी प्लेसमेंट कर रखी है और जिस हिसाब से एंगल्स क्लियर कर रखे हैं, और अगर हम पिस्टल राउंड की अगर थोड़ा सा याद करें तो शावर्स एरिया पे पूरा क्लियर करने चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स जरूरी है, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं टीम कोऑर्डिनेशन दिखाता है। और ये देखिए अभी हुक्के के अंदर मौजूद है यहाँ पे हमारे प्लेयर्स, दैट इज ऑफ टीम XG, और इसके चलते यहाँ पे हंटर्स फ्यूरी खोल दिया जाएगा, बिकॉज एक प्लेयर को उन्होंने जरूर हैक करा होगा, लेकिन काउंटर जैसे हम कहते हैं काउंटर अल्टीमेट यूसेज आ चुका है यहाँ पे, और सुसाइड पे निकाल लिया है के ऊपर, माफ कीजिएगा एस्टेट के ऊपर। एंड विद दैट सेड इट इज अ स्पाइक प्लांट सिनेरियो हैपनिंग ऑन द ईस्ट साइड, जैसे हम देख पा रहे हैं 2v5 सिचुएशन बन चुकी है यहाँ पे। हेडशॉट मैन गेटिंग अ किल ऑन द फ्रॉस्टिंग, इन फैक्ट
One
हेडशॉट
enemy remaining.
फाइनली।
Oh my God.
नो ऑफेंस, बट या द वेरी फर्स्ट किल वाज अ हेडशॉट।
ये लोग क्या ही अटैक कर रहे हैं XG वाले, जो इनको मैप जो जो साइट चाहिए होता है वो ही साइट में घुसते हैं, वही साइट में प्लान करते हैं, एंड वही साइट पे ये लोग डिफेंडर्स खुद प्लान करने के बाद डिफेंडर्स बन के ये साइट को डिफेंड करते हैं। एंड दैट्स आई थिंक बहुत ही अच्छा एक XG की तरफ से हम लोग को गेम प्ले अभी तक देखने को मिला है। 5 राउंड XG की तरफ जा चुका है, एक 5-0 का हम लोग को यहाँ पे एक स्कोर बोर्ड देखने को मिल रहा है। अगर हम लोग किल फिट की तरफ देखें तो XG के टीम के एज यू नो गाइज ASDF ने सबसे ज़्यादा अभी किल्स कर रखे हैं, 8 किल्स के साथ वो टॉप फ्रैग पे रखे हुए हैं, और फॉलोड बाय DX जो है उनके ब्रीच जो है प्लेयर, वो 6 किल्स के साथ उनको फॉलो अप कर रहे हैं। और अगर हम लोग बात करें गेमनिक्स के बारे में, सोवा टॉप फ्रैग कर रहे हैं 5 किल्स के साथ, KJ जो है वो 4 किल्स पे। रिमेंबर KJ का जो थप्पड़ था ब्रो डूड। ओके, यहाँ पे KJ की तरफ से ही हम लोग को एक टाइम आउट देखने को मिला है। कोई और टैक्टिक्स और कोई और स्ट्रैटेजी वो सोच रहे हैं थप्पड़ मारने की। माय बैड गाइस, डोंट माइंड इट, डोंट माइंड इट, आई एम जस्ट चिलिंग।
That's fine. I think यहाँ पे we can actually be kind of cool with all the players because this is a community tournament and
Yes.
we don't mean any offense, but अगर हमारे
Definitely, no
world
offense at
से
all.
लोगों को खुशी मिलती है, अगर 2 पल की खुशी से कुछ ना कुछ मिल जाता है, तो I think that would be really good for us. Because I do remember, I was listening to a casting by Vagish Ban, who was working with Robin Gaming quite a while ago.
Prepared for
उनकी
hellfire.
कास्टिंग मजे आ गए थे सुन के, ऐसे ऐसे शब्द वो इस्तेमाल कर रहे थे। लेकिन फिलहाल अगर हम इस राउंड की बात करें यहाँ पे, लेट्स सी कि हम इस शब्दों का प्रदर्शन या फिर यहाँ पे कौन शब्द यूज कर पाएंगे। बिकॉज सुसाइड गेट्स अ किल ऑन टू डियोस, और जैसे हम देख पा रहे हैं 4v4 सिनेरियो सेटअप हो चुका है।
Spike down A.
ASDF well headshot man के ऊपर किल उठा चुके हैं, and this is a 2v3
Last
scenario.
player standing.
2 और 3 प्लेयर्स के बीच का युद्ध जो कि चेंज हो चुका है 1v2 में। लेट्स सी कि ये 1v2 कौन ले आता है। स्टिम बीकन जरूर डाउन करा है सुसाइड ने, भाग रहे हैं। यहाँ स्टिम बीकन में बहुत एक सही चीज हुई है जो कि एक स्पीड बूस्ट मिल जाती है,
बूस्ट भी है, फायर बूस्ट भी है, सो इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग। यार थोड़ा हेल्थ बूस्ट भी कर लेते।
राइट गेम्स कहता है भाई आप ब्रिमी ले, आप और कोई एजेंट
और कोई एजेंट मत लो। ब्रिमस्टोन सबका लीडर है तो ब्रिम ही ले लो, मतलब अकॉर्डिंग टू द वैलोरेंट लोर ब्रिम इज द लीडर ऑफ एवरीवन,
आई थिंक जो उसमें जाती है, जहाँ तक मेरे को पता है किंगडम के, आई थिंक
30 seconds left.
Is he working for Kingdom?
No, he's not working for the Kingdom. Kingdom is a private company.
Yep.
जो ये
So it just
यू नो ये
One
बॉम्ब्स
enemy
जो होते हैं ना
remaining.
उसको सप्लाई करती है.
हाँ.
मेरे को पता है लोर के बारे में.
Got that. Well, anyways,
It
यहाँ
is a
पे देखते हैं कि
1v3 clutch. Hello, is it coming?
10 seconds left.
Grim is going for
we
the
have to
plan.
wait. And
Suicide नहीं करना चाहते और वो सीधा that's a
that was
wall bang.
close one.
यार यहाँ पे
जैसे
ब्रिम
कहते हैं,
डिफ नहीं हो
container
पाया
to
यहाँ पे. बट मजा जाता अगर ब्रिम डिफ होता तो बिकॉज 1v3 क्लच होता तो और ही फील आता है. ऊपर से कम एचपी के साथ जब क्लच होता है एक अलग सा कॉन्फिडेंस और फील आ जाता है टीम के अंदर भी और प्लेयर के अंदर भी.
Absolutely. वो कहते हैं ना कि एक तरह से सोने पे सुहागा हो जाता है कि आप आखिरी में वो किल भी ले जाए. बट ठीक है, एचपी
Right
बहुत
there.
कम थी उनकी, इसको कुछ कह नहीं सकते. आई थिंक इट ट्राइड, काफी अच्छी कोशिश करी उन्होंने यहाँ पे. अगले राउंड की तरफ अगर हम रुक करें सो
यार जो भी अभी भी चैट में है डेफिनेटली गो अहेड सपोर्ट योर टीम्स. हार्ट स्पैम होनी चाहिए अपने टीम की. कोई हैशटैग्स वगैरह है वो भी स्पैम होनी चाहिए. वी आर ओपन टू ऑल काइंड ऑफ स्पैम्स. यू गाइस वांट टू डू इट, हैव अ लुक टू अदर्स चैट एंड ऑल्सो वोट करना मत भूलना. एक्स ग्रेविटी वर्सेस गेमनिक्स चल रही है. एक्स ग्रेविटी को वोट कर सकते हैं या फिर गेमनिक्स को वोट कर सकते हैं. एक प्रेडिक्शन आप लोग दे सकते हैं कि कौन जीतने वाला है. वैसे लेट्स कंटिन्यू द मैच और हम लोग यहाँ पे पुश देखने को मिल रहा है साइट ए की तरफ. फ्रॉस्टी का भी यहाँ पे बीइंग अ चैम्बर और वो पुश कर रहे हैं और जेट ने अपना अल्ट करके रखा हुआ है. ये स्टेथ ने प्लांट यहाँ पे इनिशिएट करी जा चुकी है और ओके होली शिट व्हाट
Blocking sight.
कि आई थिंक थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे कुछ कहते हैं ना
One
कंफ्यूजन सा हो
enemy
गया. बहुत
remaining.
ज़्यादा मेरे दिमाग से घूम गया लोगों का. वो फॉरवर्ड
Yes.
आके अपना जो अल्टीमेट था जेट का ब्लेड स्टॉर्म अनलीश करा, लेकिन उससे कुछ ज़्यादा डैमेज हुआ नहीं. और घूम के जो यहाँ पे कहते हैं एक तरह से शॉट मारा इन्होंने राइट टू स्मोक, काफ़ी ज़्यादा कमेंडेबल था. बट जैसे हम देख पा रहे हैं किल जो यहाँ पे है फ्रॉस्टी के ऊपर शॉट उठा लिया है जज के द्वारा. क्लोज रेंज में बहुत ज़्यादा हैंडी साबित होती है ये शॉटगन. अब देखते हैं कि क्या एग्जिट फ्रैग्स ले पाएंगे यहाँ पे.
Turrets destroyed.
थोड़ा सा मुश्किल लग रहा है बिकॉज सारे एंगल से प्लेयर के ऊपर कहते हैं एक तरह से लैश ऑन कर जाएंगे हम बोल सकते हैं. और वही कहीं ना कहीं हुआ. सुसाइड गॉट द किल ऑन टू हिम एंड विद दैट से हम देख पा रहे हैं 1-6 1-6 की स्कोर लाइन हो रही है. 1 पॉइंट जा चुका है इन द फेवर ऑफ टीम गेमनिक्स, जबकि 6 पॉइंट्स ले जा चुके हैं अपने खाते में टीम
Right here.
एक्स ग्रेविटी. 5 पॉइंट की हमें लीड देखने को यहाँ पे मिल रही है. और रही बात इकॉनमी की, सो एक बार उस पर रुक करते हैं. पैसे जिसको कहते हैं, कितने पैसे कितने क्रेडिट्स किनके पास है, कौन कितना अमीर है. वेल जोक्स अपार्ट, फिलहाल के लिए यहाँ पे डोमिनेंट फोर्स लग रही है मेरे को एक्स ग्रेविटी बिकॉज अब तक ऑब्वियसली कंसेक्यूटिव राउंड जीते हुए आए हैं और इकॉनमी बहुत को फेवर कर रही है. लेकिन डियोस ने कितना अच्छा शॉट लिया धानेश के
Scanning
ऊपर
ahead.
और इसके चलते ऐसा हम देख पा रहे हैं रेकन बोल्ट वो भी डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया गया है. साइड के अंदर आया था. आई थिंक डियोस शॉट के साथ एक और किल लेंगे बट थोड़ा सा इन्होंने देर कर दी बिकॉज जितने प्लेयर्स हैं एक्सजी के वो पीछे पुश इन कर गए और अब जा रहे हैं बी साइड की तरफ बी लॉन्ग से. इनफैक्ट मेरे को शज़ाम की यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम याद आ रही है जिसमें वो बी लॉन्ग को लंबा भी कहते हैं. सो एक बहुत हिलेरियस सी बात याद आ रही है मेरे को. सो आई वाज सीइंग शज़ाम स्ट्रीम, वो लंबा भी करके उनकी एक कोई टीम में होता है वो बी लॉन्ग को कहता है बट वी आर नॉट गोना डू दैट.
For hellfire.
Does sound hilarious. लेकिन यहाँ जैसे हम देख रहे हैं हुक्का एरिया में इन्होंने अपनी जो अल्टीमेट एबिलिटी है ब्रिमस्टोन की वो लॉन्च कर दी, जिसके चलते एंगल क्लियर तो करना चाह रहे थे बट आई एम नॉट श्योर कितना इफेक्टिव उनके लिए रहा होगा. जैसे हम देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे
30 seconds left.
कंट्रोल की कोशिश कर रहे हैं टीम एक्स ग्रेविटी के प्लेयर्स. और माफ कीजिएगा टीम गेमनिक्स के प्लेयर्स आर ट्राइंग टू गेट दैट कंट्रोल अगेन. देख पा रहे
Last player
हैं
standing.
जैसे कि
Spike down
हेडशॉट
A.
मैन सोवा ने निकाल लिया है ट्रेड उनका. और अब बारी आती है ब्रिमस्टोन गेम प्ले की.
10
ऑर्बिटल
seconds
स्ट्राइक उन्होंने
left.
कर दिया था, देखते हैं लेकिन अपनी बंदूक से कितना
One enemy remaining.
and he does pick up a lovely headshot. लेकिन टाइम बचानी है, घड़ी की सुई धीरे धीरे टिक टिक
Thrifty.
करके जा रही है और थ्रिफ्टी राउंड OMG यहाँ पे निकाल लिया है टीम गेमनिक्स ने. थ्रिफ्टी वेल इको राउंड हैज बीन पुल्ड ऑफ.
अगर हम लोग स्कोर बोर्ड की बात करी जाए तो XG की टीम अभी भी 4 पॉइंट्स के साथ लीड कर रही है ये स्कोर बोर्ड को, और स्टिल गेमनिक्स की टीम को अभी कम बैक करने की थोड़ी सी कोशिश ज़रूर रहेगी कि कैसे कैसे करके हम लोग स्कोर को मैचअप करें और थोड़ा सा और ज़्यादा हम लोग स्कोर बोर्ड को आगे लेके जाएं। बट लेट्स सी फिर से XG डोमिनेट करेगी या उनके ऊपर गेमनिक्स की टीम भारी पड़ेगी, तो वो देखना पड़ेगा।
एब्सोल्युटली। और जैसे हम देख पा रहे हैं अपनी स्क्रीन पे यहाँ पे आउटडोर के साथ पुश इन करवाया जा रहा है, और सोवा के ऊपर देखते हैं कि क्या लैशन कर काउंटर आउटड्रोन आ गया है। और मीनवाइल अगर हम बात करें बाकी प्लेयर्स की एक्स ग्रेविटी के, तो सीधा ऐसा लग रहा है कि एकदम कहते हैं ना धावा बोलने के मूड में है यहाँ पे। किसी भी समय उन्हें हल्का सा एक ओपनिंग मिल जाए, एक चोक पॉइंट मिल जाए, एंड दे आर गोना कैपिटलाइज ऑन इट। और जैसा हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे साइट पूरी की पूरी अपने कब्जे में ला चुके हैं। रीटेक देखते हैं कि क्या पॉसिबल हो पाएगा गेमनिक्स के द्वारा, और हंटर सूरी जरूर यहाँ पे खोली गई है सही टाइमिंग के साथ, लेकिन ज़्यादा डैमेज नहीं होगा। और अब काउंटर हंटर सूरी लगा दी गई है जो कि सीधी स्पॉन एरिया की तरफ मारी आ रही है। दैट इज डिफेंडर स्पॉन एट विद दैट सेट लेट्स सी कौन यहाँ पे अपना गेम प्ले आगे ले जा पाएगा, क्योंकि रीटेक तो ऐसा नहीं लग रहा पॉसिबल है इस समय। 2v3 वेल मेक दैट 3v2, और सोवा यहाँ पे जो मौजूद है डिफेंडर स्पॉन की तरफ ज़्यादा कुछ डैमेज कर नहीं पाएंगे। होल्ड ऑफ कराने की कोशिश जरूर कर रहे हैं, लेकिन जो के साथ रेना प्लेयर है वेल डियोसिस इट डज सीम बिट डोमिनेंट राइट नाउ। कुछ भी हो सकता है, मेरे शब्द गलत भी हो सकते हैं अगर यहाँ पे टाइमिंग
Last player standing.
Oh, and well, they actually take. They actually.
One enemy
kill.
remaining.
Oh, but look at that. कितना अच्छा यहाँ पे
टाइमिंग था इनका।
Clutch.
यस, और ऐसे क्लचेस में ना टाइम एक्चुअली बहुत ज़्यादा मायने रखते हैं कि आप एक स्पाइक है जिसका एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम में वो बर्स्ट करेगा, और उस टाइम फिगर अगर आप एक फिगर आउट कर लो कि वो टाइम क्या है, और उस टाइम के साथ आप लोग खेलो तो एक और भी अच्छी कोऑर्डिनेशन, एक एक्सपीरियंस बन जाती है आपकी टीम के साथ। सो इस मामले में मेरे को तो एक्स ग्रेविटी अभी तो फिलहाल तो अभी सही परफॉर्म कर रही है, एंड इट्स 702 स्कोर राइट नाउ फ्रॉम टीम एक्स ग्रेविटी। एंड लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द स्कोर बोर्ड। चलो नेक्स्ट राउंड हम लोग स्कोर बोर्ड देखते हैं, और अभी हम लोग फिलहाल तो हम लोग नज़र मारेंगे अभी एक्स ग्रेविटी के टीम के ऊपर जो अभी स्टैक करी हुई है 3 ए साइड पे, और जेट ने भी यहाँ पे पुश कर दिया है प्रोबेबली। जेट ने पुश कर दिया है, स्टिल इनको एक
Spike down A.
शिट,
Look at that.
मैं क्या स्विच करूं? हेलो, मैं स्विच कर रहा हूं, इधर बंदे मर जा रहे हैं।
Last player standing.
ये तो ऐसा लगता है कि
Spike planted.
शावर्स एरिया पे जहाँ पे पानी बरसना चाहिए यहाँ पे एबिलिटीज बरसा रहे थे अपनी इतनी सारी, एंड देखते ही देखते यहाँ पे XG जो है राउंड ले गई, वक्त बदल दिया, जज्बात बदल दिए, जैसे हम कहते हैं। मतलब
और यहाँ पे अगर हम लोग कम्युनिटी वोट लाइंस की अगर बात करी जाए 57% वोट आ चुकी है एक्स ग्रेविटी की टीम की तरफ, एंड 43% ऑन गेमनिक्स। और हम लोग को एक प्यारा सा टीम सपोर्ट भी देखने को मिल रहा है एक्स ग्रेविटी के नाम पे। उनके जो फैंस हैं, उनके जो फैमिली मेम्बर्स हैं, उनको बहुत ही अच्छा चैट में यहाँ पे सपोर्ट देखने को हम लोग को मिल रहा है। बट लेट्स सी कि गेमनिक्स उतना ज़्यादा कम बैक करती है या फिर क्या करती है, दैट टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन देम कैसे क्या होता है। सो लेट्स सी।
इंडीड, जैसे हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे आउटड्रोन छोड़ा जा चुका है, और कहते हैं स्पॉटिंग शॉटिंग थोड़ी हो रही थी हुक्का एरिया के अंदर। किल जॉय वेल यहाँ पे जज के साथ बैठे जरूर हैं, कितना बढ़िया यहाँ पे फैसला सुना पाएंगे जज के साथ। वेल एस डेथ यहाँ पे 2 शॉट ले धानेश और ASTF के ऊपर, जिसके चलते अभी थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे कहते हैं जो एक पकड़ है वो आ चुकी है टीम गेमनिक्स के पास, अगर हम इस राउंड की बात करें।
yes.
और इस डेथ वेल ऐसा लग रहा है कि इनके हाथों पे खून सवार हो चुका है। 3 किल ले चुके हैं। लेट्स सी क्या यहाँ पे एस के लिए यहाँ जाएंगे, बट उसके लिए आई थिंक अभी थोड़ा जल्दी हुआ कहना, क्योंकि शायद से ऐसा लग रहा है ओह वेल यहाँ पे स्पॉटिंग शॉटिंग जरूर हो रही है। जो हमारा साइट एरिया है वहाँ पे जरूर स्पॉट कर लिया था सोवा प्लेयर ने दोनों प्लेयर्स को, जो कि आ रहे थे बी लॉन्ग से, दैट इज फ्रॉस्टिक एंड DX, बट DX गेट द शॉट ऑन DS डेथ। लेट्स सी कि क्या यहाँ पे सोवा को भी
30 seconds
लपेट
left.
पाएंगे।
One
Well,
less.
लवली।
बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से लपेटा इसको, कहते हैं एकदम मक्खन मलाई की तरह
यस।
ऑफ गार्ड
Last
करके
player
मारा और
standing.
इसका
Spike
ब्रेड बटर
planted.
बना के खा गए यहाँ पे डियोस।
ओके ब्रो डूड हेडशॉट
साथ
मैन
में।
ने यहाँ पे एक प्यारा सा हेडशॉट मारा अपने इससे क्या बोलते हैं गार्डियन से। हेडशॉट हेडशॉट मैन ने यहाँ पे कितना हेडशॉट मारा है। स्टिल वो बॉटम फ्रैग कर रहे हैं हेडशॉट मैन। आई बिलीव कि कुछ ना कुछ कोऑर्डिनेशन
हेडशॉट मारने के लिए आए हैं।
Last
यस
round
वो
in
हेडशॉट
the
पे ही
half.
फोकस कर रहे हैं। बॉडी शॉट मेरे को मारना ही नहीं है, मैं बस हेडशॉट मारूंगा चाहे दुनिया जो भी कर ले, मैं हेडशॉट मारूंगा।
Absolutely. और जैसे हम यहाँ पे देख पा रहे हैं, अगर हम इकॉनमी की तरफ फिर से एक बार रुक करें, सो इनफैक्ट अगर स्कोर बोर्ड देखें हम तो ASGF बैठे हैं टॉप पे। इनकी टीम के पास अच्छी खासी यूटिलिटी है एंड इनफैक्ट फैंटम्स वैंडल्स आ रहे हैं। धानेश लेट्स सी कि क्या लेते हैं। वैंडल उठा लिए इन्होंने। अगर हम बात करें
Get out of my way.
Let's play.
पिछला राउंड जीते थे, वेल ज़्यादा कुछ लग नहीं रहा इनके पास अभी इकॉनमी के फॉर्म में।
Nowhere to run.
That's it. यहाँ पे फ्रॉस्टिक ने किल ले लिया है।
एक हल्की सी गलती होती है और XG वाले ऐसे पकड़ के मारते हैं। ओह माय ओके मैं लिटरली वही देख रहा हूँ तब से। एक इनकी सामने वाली टीम एक छोटी सी गलती कर रही है और इन्होंने और ये टीम उनको फट से रिकवर करके और यू नो उनको किल्स निकाल लेते हैं। सो
जो स्कूल में पीटी टीचर होते हैं ना,
यस यस
Last player standing.
जिस हिसाब से आप बता रहे हैं कि गलतियों पे मार पड़ती है, तो ऐसा लग रहा है ये
बट स्टिल देखो लूज नहीं करना चाहिए। इट्स स्टिल 309 का स्कोर बन चुका है, बट गेमनिक्स को मैं बोलूँगा अभी भी जो है
Switching
होप जो है वो
sides.
लूज नहीं करना चाहिए। होप ये एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो हमेशा बरकरार रखनी चाहिए, क्योंकि होप ही तुमको आगे लेके जाएगी। सारी इवन आगे जाके भी जितने भी स्पोर्ट्स टूर्नामेंट आप लोग खेलोगे, मेरे हिसाब से होप होनी चाहिए और टीम कोऑर्डिनेशन होनी चाहिए आगे बढ़ने के लिए। और लेट्स सी क्या होता है। एक बार हम लोग फिर से किल फीड के ऊपर नज़र मारेंगे तो जो गेमनिक्स की टीम है वो यू नो स्विच कर चुकी है अटैकिंग साइड पे, और ES डेथ जो है वो 11 किल्स के साथ अभी टॉप फ्रैग कर रहे हैं। ASDF आई थिंक ये पूरा डिफ हो रहे जा रहे हैं, डिफ करे जा रहे हैं। 18 किल्स के साथ ये टॉप फ्रैग कर रहे हैं। सुसाइड जो है इनके ब्रिमस्टोन जो है सुसाइड जो है इनके प्लेयर जो है वो 14 किल्स के साथ फॉलो अप कर रहे हैं ASDF को। सो लेट्स सी कैसा रहता है ये वाला यू नो पार्ट।
और यहाँ पे ये बहुत जल्दी इन्होंने स्मोक गिरा दिया। आई थिंक वन वे कुछ ब्लॉक करना चाह रहे थे वहाँ पे, बट ये कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग सा स्मोक लग रहा है मेरे को। जिस हिसाब से उन्होंने इसको वहाँ पे डिप्लॉय कराया है। और अगर पोजीशनिंग की हम बात करें तो देखिए ऐसा लग रहा है कि शॉट कंट्रोल लेने के मूड में, लेकिन धानेश ने ले लिया है किल डियोस के ऊपर बहुत ही बड़े तरीके से। और यहाँ पे काउंटर ब्रिम के स्मोक्स आ गए हैं बड़े बड़े, जैसे हम देख रहे हैं स्फेरिकल फॉर्मेट में गेंदों की तरह बिछा दी गई यहाँ पे स्मोक, जिससे कि विजन सारी ब्लॉक हो चुकी है और पोजीशन जरूर रिवील हुई है सुसाइड की। और जैसे हम देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे वेल काफी ज्यादा डैमेज उठाएंगे, कुछ टैग इन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे। 4-5 सिचुएशन अभी भी है, लेकिन इट इज अ फ्लैंक। पीछे से देखिए कैसे एकदम फ्लैंक आ रहा है, घूम के मारने की पूरी तैयारी हो रही है। फ्रॉस्टिक इनफैक्ट किल उठा लेंगे, धानेश भी किल लेंगे और अब सैंडविच हो चुके हैं, एकदम पिस गए हैं एल्बो एरिया के अंदर। और बहुत ही कमेंडेबल तरीके से यहाँ पे लैम्प जिसको हम कहते हैं डाउन कर दिया लास्ट मिनट प्लेयर को। इसके 7 पॉइंट की लीड आ चुकी है टीम XG के पास।
इतना ज़्यादा इंगेजिंग मैच रहा है। लोग सोच रहे हो कि वी आर वेरी वेरी बायस्ड टुवर्ड XG, बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। वी आर नॉट लाइक दैट, बट हम लोग बस इतना तारीफ कर रहे हैं कि यू नो इतना अच्छा खेल रहे, तो दैट्स रीजन थोड़ा हम लोग तारीफ कर रहे हैं। तो डोंट माइंड एंड नो ऑफेंस टू टीम गेमनिक्स।
एब्सोल्युटली, हम दोनों ही टीम्स को पूरा सपोर्ट देते हैं, एटलीस्ट मॉरली दैट व्हाट वी कैन डू राइट नाउ।
आपने देखा वहाँ पे ES डेथ का क्या हालत हुआ, 4 जन ने मिलके ES डेथ को मारा। डूड डिफेंडर्स होने के बावजूद भी ये लोग ऐसे अटैक कर रहे हैं। कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल इनका इतना ज़्यादा बूस्टअप हो चुका है कि अब
थोड़ा आई थिंक ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट हो गए।
यस 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 यस
I got the spike.
बट इट्स ओके।
वेल लेट्स सी कि यहाँ पे DX के हिसाब से अपना गेम प्ले अनफोल्ड करवाते हैं। जा तो रहे हैं
Our spike carrier's dead.
एंड धानेश ऊपर इन्होंने
Spike
किल
down.
उठा लिया
Attacker
है।
spawn. Last player standing.
डाउन। अब केवल आखिरी प्लेयर बचे हैं यहाँ पे, दैट इज डियोस। लेट्स सी कि क्या अपनी शेरिफ के साथ यहाँ पे एक आध किल ले पाएंगे। वेल नो शॉट गोना बी द केस ऑफ फ्रॉस्टिक। डाउन कर देंगे डियोस को भी, जिसके चलते यहाँ पे 8 पॉइंट लीड आ जाएगी टीम XG के पास।
अभी
Just
तो वेरी
two
वेरी
rounds away
क्रिटिकल
they are.
राउंड, अभी तो बहुत ज्यादा क्रिटिकल राउंड बनता है। अब ये राउंड ही अगर 12 स्कोर हो जाता है तो इवन आई एम नॉट श्योर कि गेमनिक्स उसके बाद कम बैक कर पाएगा 12 स्कोर के बावजूद। 12 अगर हो जाता है तो इट्स अ वेरी क्रिटिकल कि अभी अगर करना है ट्राई हार्ड तो इट इज़ द टाइम। आपको अगर ट्राई हार्ड करना है तो कर लो। गेमनिक्स के टीम मेंबर्स आपको अगर करना है तो ट्राई हार्ड तो अभी से कर लो, नहीं तो डोंट हैव टाइम लेफ्ट इन योर हैंड्स।
Indeed, possibilities बहुत सारी हैं। कहते हैं कुछ भी हो सकता है, लेकिन अभी जो कहते हैं पूरा मोमेंटम एक तरह से आ रखा है टीम XG के पास। एक भी एंगल वो छोड़ना नहीं चाहते। इनफैक्ट घुस के ऐसा हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे किल्स निकाल रहे थे पिछले राउंड में। अब सवाल ये उठता है कि क्या उसी तरीके से यहाँ पे घुस के मारेंगे? वेल नहीं, यहाँ पे घुस के तो नहीं। इनफैक्ट headshot man.
Okay,
what
what
was that? Suicide.
One enemy remaining.
यहाँ पे
Spike down A.
ऐसे
Oh, lovely. I'm impressed,
मैं
man.
थोड़ा
I'm impressed.
आप इम्प्रेस हो गए, मैं आश्चर्यचकित हो गया। ये
Match
कैसे
point.
हुआ?
No, my reaction was मेरा reaction भी वही आश्चर्यचकित वाला था, but impressed with the way the coordination of the team is. लवली। अभी तो यार 3-12 का स्कोर हो चुका है। एक बहुत ही बड़ा लीड स्कोर के साथ XG की टीम आगे परफॉर्म ऑलरेडी कर चुकी है। आई डोंट थिंक अभी हम लोग को कुछ कमेंट करना चाहिए गेमनिक्स के टीम के बारे में, बट स्टिल कुछ नहीं कहा जा सकता। इतना ज़्यादा ऐसा स्कोर बोर्ड हो चुका है कि कुछ बोला नहीं जा सकता, बट स्टिल लेट्स सी।
और जैसा हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे फिर से घुस के कंट्रोल लेने की कोशिश करी जा रही है। इसके चलते एस डेथ वेल किल लेंगे और डाउन कर देंगे जो भी प्लेयर्स पुश कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे देखिए कैसे एकदम बॉडीज, इनफैक्ट अब उनके जो हम कह सकते हैं बीकन्स यहाँ पे लगे हुए हैं।
Last player standing.
और देखते ही देखते यहाँ पे स्पाइक कैरी कर दिया है डाउन। एस डेथ जो कि अपनी टीम के लिए है टॉप फ्रैगर। देखते हैं कि क्या यहाँ पे ये राउंड ले जा पाएंगे अपनी टीम के लिए। बहुत ही केयरफुली मेरे हिसाब से खेल रहे हैं ये राउंड। एंड इनफैक्ट नहीं वो रिफ्लेक्ट भी करवाता है कि आप एज अ डुएलिस्ट एंट्री फ्रैग करते हुए या फिर आपका एमिंग इतना अच्छा है कि ले पा रहे हैं। वेल यहाँ पे इन्होंने ले लिया है किल फ्रॉस्टिक के ऊपर, और अगर ये क्लच कर लेते हैं तो वेल एस डेथ आप जरूर एक ताली की गूंज डिजर्व करेंगे।
ASDF अगर ये कर लेता है, अगर ये क्लच कर लेता है, he'll be the diff guy of the tournament. 30 HP के साथ अभी ASDF आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और आई गेस ES डेथ अभी इनका HP पूरा फुल है। सो लेट्स सी कि क्या ये क्लच पॉसिबल है फ्रॉम ASDF। रिवील डाला गया है और ओके
और जैसा हम कह रहे थे यहाँ पे तालियों की गूंज होनी चाहिए इनके लिए। सो एस डेथ वेल यू डू डिजर्व अ क्लैप बडी, बिकॉज आपने यहाँ पे हौसला नहीं खोया।
यस
बिल्कुल इसे कहते हैं ना, पैर एकदम गड़ा के रखे अपने गेम में। इवन तो स्कोर लाइन बहुत सारा डिफरेंस है स्कोर में, लेकिन फिर भी आपने गेम को उसी तरीके से खेलना चाहिए। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि शायद थोड़ा कोऑर्डिनेशन इंप्रूव करके खेले तो कमबैक हो सकता है। क्या आपको लगता है आर्सेनल कमबैक इज रियल?
आई डोंट नो। मैं कुछ कमेंट नहीं करना चाहता क्योंकि ऐसा स्कोर बोर्ड पे क्या ही कमेंट कर सकते हो आप। इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ मतलब एक दो किल्स में भी जीत सकते हैं ये लोग। ऐसा मतलब इस टाइप का स्कोर बोर्ड बन चुका है कि ये लोग अगर पुश करके भी ये लोग कुछ कर लेते हैं XG की टीम, देन दे आर गोना विन। सो अभी कुछ कहा भी नहीं जा सकता कि अभी क्या होने वाला है, बट स्टिल हम लोग हेडशॉट मैन को अभी देख रहे हैं। क्या हेडशॉट मैन
इनका क्रॉसर बड़ा दिलचस्प है।
यस, इनका क्रॉसर मेरे को दिख भी नहीं रहा है। इनको कैसे दिख रहा है आई डोंट नो दैट। अगर ये
मेरे को
अगर
दिख
ये
रहा है
2K या 4K मॉनिटर पे अगर ये गेमिंग कर रहे हैं तभी जाके ये क्रॉसर दिखेगा। मेरे को अपने 1080p मॉनिटर में मेरे को नहीं दिख रहा है।
मेरे को तो दिख रहा है लेकिन बहुत छोटा सा। मैं समझ गया उन्होंने क्यों हेडशॉट मैन अपना आराम में रखा है उसी क्रॉसर के चलते। बट खैर उनका गेम प्ले जैसा वो करना चाहे। नेवरदलेस अगर हम यहाँ पे बात करें तो हुक्का के अंदर पूरा का पूरा एक तरह से कह रहे हैं धावा बोल दिया गया है टीम गेमनिक्स ने, और फ्रॉस्टिक ने ले लिया है शॉट सोवा के ऊपर और पुश्ड है डाउन एस डेथ वेल। OMG ऐसा लग रहा है काफी अभी एक्शन पैक्ड उसमें आ चुके हैं, ये अपने
30
हाथ
seconds
गर्म हो
left.
चुके हैं इनके, लेकिन HP देखते हैं कितना इनका साथ देती है। वेल यहाँ पे मोलोटॉव आके गिर जाएगी ब्रिमस्टोन की, और जैसा हम देख पा रहे हैं स्टीम बीकन भी कर दिया है इन्होंने डाउन। बाकी टीममेट्स देखते हैं कैसे पुश करते हैं इनके साथ में। वेल स्टिल अ 3v3 सिनेरियो। वैसे हम देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे केजे और प्रिम पैसिव पोजीशन ले चुके हैं, पता है इनके लिए ही कहीं ना कहीं प्लांट हो रखा है, बस इन्हें
One enemy
होल्ड
remaining.
करवाना है। हेडशॉट मैन। वेल
Okay, we have the winner, guys. We have the winner for the Super
नहीं कर
8.
पाएंगे।
Thanks.
Absolutely, we have another one confirming their seat in round of 8.
Defenders
That is
win.
Team X Gravity. So हम कहते हैं गुरुत्वाकर्षण। Gravity, that's what we call it.
X Gravity. Okay, let's go. Congratulations to Team X Gravity और Team, I mean, Super 8 पे जाने के लिए, and of course GAMENIX well played.
Indeed, Team X Gravity. That was a lovely game coming in right there. काफी ज़्यादा dominant performance देखने को मिली। दोनों टीम्स ने no doubt commendably खेला, but कहीं ना कहीं विजेता
या
होता
मैं
है
थोड़ा
एक,
स्विच
और
कर लूँ,
यहाँ
फिर
पे
उसके बाद हम लोग बातें करते हैं रिगार्डिंग द मैच सिनारियो स्टफ, और हम लोग को फिर से लास्ट मैच भी आज का देखने को मिलेगा। ओके गाइस, सो आई होप कि आप लोगों ने एंजॉय किया ये पूरा मैच जो था। हिंदी में डेफिनेटली हम लोगों ने टोटल जो है हम लोगों ने कास्ट किया है, और बहुत ही कम जगह पे हम लोगों ने थोड़ा जो है अंग्रेज़ी का इस्तेमाल किया है, और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम लोगों ने सोचा कि इसको हिंदी पे रखें। और सो लेट्स सी
आप
क्या होता है।
इससे अंदाजा लगा लीजिए कि हम बी लॉन्ग को एक समय पे लंबा भी करे थे, लेकिन हमने सोचा कि
Yes.
वो कुछ ज्यादा ही हो जाएगा तो उसको बी लॉन्ग ही कहते हैं। कॉल्स साथ में सब नहीं
yeah,
करते।
yeah. Definitely a huge congratulations to Team X Gravity for qualifying to the Super 8, and अभी ये जो टीम है ऑलरेडी टीम हैव अराइव्ड इतना फास्ट। NEAGLE Esports versus AMIGOS Esports, so team has already arrived, but yeah, to the last match, well played GAMENIX, और थोड़ा सा मेरे को लग रहा है और थोड़ा सा इम्प्रूवमेंट की ज़रूरत है डेफिनेटली। और मैं जितना फील करता हूँ कि जितना ज़्यादा रैंक मैटर नहीं करता है, उससे ज़्यादा टीम की कोऑर्डिनेशन जो एक एंट्री दिला सकती है, वो टीम की कोऑर्डिनेशन है। वो आपका रैंक, उससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि आपका एम जितना भी अच्छा हो जाए। 3 प्लेयर्स अगर आपके सामने बैठे हुए हैं, वहाँ पे आपका एम काम नहीं करेगा। दैट्स वेयर योर टीम कम्स इन फॉर योर हेल्प। सो मैं इतना बिलीव करता हूँ कि टीम कोऑर्डिनेशन को अच्छा करो, जो कि GAMENIX और भी आगे लेके जाओ अपने टीम को। सो बेस्ट ऑफ लक टीम GAMENIX, एंड कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन टू द टीम X Gravity फॉर गोइंग टू द Super 8। ओके गाइस,
Absolutely, और
नेक्स्ट मैच एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग मैच होने वाला है, AMIGOS Esports वर्सेस NEAGLE Esports। और AMIGOS Esports को इवन नॉट पर्सनली, बट मैंने देखा इनका गेम प्ले बहुत ही तगड़ा है। इवन नो डाउट मैंने NEAGLE Esports का मैच में कभी स्पेक्टेट मेरे को करने को, या फिर मैं कभी देखा नहीं हूँ, ऐसा हो सकता है, बट AMIGOS Esports का मैंने देखा है। द वे दे आर प्लेइंग, स्पेसिफिकली पनिशर, ग्रीनी, दे आर मैंने जितना देखा, नो ऑफेंस, all the players are playing good, but the specifically Punisher and Greeny are playing a really good in this tournament। अपने भी और बाहर के भी मैंने कुछ टूर्नामेंट्स में भी मैंने देखा है। सो लेट्स गो गाइज। और यहाँ पे हम लोग को देखने को मिल रहा है ASDF भी हमारे चैट में है यार। ASDF चैट में यार, कुछ बोलना चाहोगे आप ASDF को? द वे उन्होंने जितना डिफ किया है ना, द क्लचेस ही हैज मेड वाज अमेजिंग मैन। बीइंग अ सोवा dude, very good gameplay by ASDF, pretty good। okay guys, एक और बंदे का हम लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं। वी कैन गो फॉर द लास्ट एंड द फाइनल मैच ऑफ टुडे, NEAGLE Esports वर्सेस AMIGOS Esports। यार मैं अभी अभी तक मैंने पोल को एंड नहीं किया, अभी मैं एंड पोल कर रहा हूँ। और यार अकॉर्डिंग टू द वोट्स, जितना ज़्यादा वोट्स X Gravity की टीम को 61% वोट्स मिला था, और X Gravity की टीम ही जीती है ये वाला लास्ट मैच। जो आप लोगों ने देखा। अभी एक और हम लोग पोल क्रिएट कर रहे हैं यार, गाइस डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू इनको भी वोट करो, और इनके एमिगोस स्पोर्ट्स, एंड आई विल रिक्वेस्ट टू द एमिगोस स्पोर्ट्स के अगर कोई बंदे देख रहे हैं, एंड ऑल्सो नीगल स्पोर्ट्स के अगर कोई बंदे देख रहे हैं, डेफिनेटली गो अहेड एंड शेयर द स्ट्रीम विथ योर इन योर सर्वर्स, इन योर विथ योर फ्रेंड्स, अपने फैंस के तरफ जाके ये थोड़ा शेयर कर सकते हो तो इट्स बेटर होगा कि चैट में हम लोगों को आपके सपोर्टर्स देखने को मिलेंगे, जैसे कि एक्स ग्रेविटी का एक इनसेन सपोर्ट हम लोग को देखने को मिला है चैट में, वैसे ही हम लोग को सपोर्ट नीगल स्पोर्ट्स एंड एमिगोस स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ भी अगर देखने मिला तो इट विल बी वेरी वेरी एक अच्छा हो सकता है। सो लेट्स गो।
इंडीड, और अगला गेम हमारा लगने वाला है एनजीएल और AES, दैट इज व्हाट्स द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ AES, अमीगोस, ओके।
यस, इट इज अमीगोस स्पोर्ट्स वर्सेस नीगल स्पोर्ट्स।
Neagle Esports. So yep, let's see how
ओके
good
गाइज,
performance
आपके चैट में जो है वोटिंग लाइंस
Neagle
ऑन कर ली गई है, तो आप लोग चले फटाफट से वोट करें। वोटिंग लाइंस ऐसे बोल रहा हूँ जैसे वो होता है ना
is a reality show.
रियलिटी शो में जैसे करते हैं ना, वैसे हो। बट चलो, दिस इज गिविंग अ गुड वाइब टू द चैट, आई बिलीव। सो लेट्स गो गाइज।
I think ये आप थोड़ा वो लेकर, I think late 2000 और in fact early 2000 era में जब वो reality shows आते थे,
Yeah, even
we used to be
KBC,
like,
if you remember that voting wala.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it still is in fact,
Yeah.
although the mediums have been virtual right now, but yeah.
Okay, guys. मैप कौन सा है नवजोत? नोवा, आई गेस टीम्स हैव अराइव्ड। मैप कौन सा है बता दो, चेंज कर लो नोवा, उस हिसाब से मैप चेंज कर लो। और मैं इधर वो
Bind.
बाइंड है, ओके, अगेन बाइंड, अगेन द बाइंड। Okay, guys, get ready for the last match. AES की पूरी टीम आ चुकी है, एंड एंजियल की भी, आई गेस 5 of the players are already present. Okay, Team Angel is ready. Let's wait for the Team AES. Let's get the green signal, and we can go for the what? Let's go for the speedboat thing. Okay, guys, आप लोग चैट में ही ये बता दो कि यार
Let's go for the win.
हिंदी वाला चाहिए आपको या फिर इंग्लिश वाला, बिकॉज वी आर हैप्पी टू सी लास्ट मैच हम लोग इंग्लिश में करते हैं। लेट्स गो हिंदी वाला, वी टूक अ चैलेंज, वी डिड इट, so let's go for English this one, है ना?
For sure. Or let's just let it flow.
या फिर
let's
ऐसे
see
कर
how
सकते हैं
it
for the
goes.
finals. Let's keep the Hindi for the finals, you know, for the finals, for the super 4. जब finals होगा तब हम लोग कर सकते हैं super 4 या super 3 जो भी होगा. So उस पे हम लोग कर सकते हैं थोड़ा हिंदी वाला तेसी थोड़ा कर सकते हैं और भी. और यार नवजोत को बुला लेंगे, पंजाबी कास्टिंग भी कर लेगा वो.
I do remember like a friend of mine who was, I mean, he tried. Oh, काफी सही लग रहा था उनका. Like मत्थ च गोलण बजी, ਇੱਥੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਮਰਿਆ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਲੱਭ ਲਿਆ, something like that. I'm not familiar with Punjabi, although I can write songs in Punjabi, but बहुत ही हंसी और बहुत ही
ਪਾਣੀਆਂ
अच्छा
ਚ
लगता है.
ਲੱਭਿਆ ਪਿਆ ਏਦਾਂ ਬੋਲੀਦਾ
ये लो नवजोत आ चुका है दोस्तों. नवजोत दे लस्सी पिया कि नहीं. माय बैड.
नो
You don't
Punjabi
lassi.
dad.
You do lassi or you don't do lassi. Grinny is asking about you shibs in the chat too.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. The last match for the Super 8 starting from tomorrow. So no, sorry. The round of 16, round 2 will be there for tomorrow. My bad. I mean, this match will be the decider match for the team NEAGLE Esports or the AMIGOS Esports going for Super 8, which will be happening day after tomorrow. So. Lol. You're doing this personal chats in over here. Lovely.
Well, yeah. Are playing around with Greeny. Yep, we have played on LAN, so.
Okay, guys, let's go. Both of the teams are ready, and Nova will do the honor to start the match. Nova, let's go for the bind map where AMIGOS Esports will be facing NEAGLE Esports for the Super 8. Let's go. Pretty excited for this match as well. And okay, AMIGOS goes for the defenders, and NGL goes for the attackers. Again, the map of bind. Why people are choosing bind, I don't know, but yeah, that's what it is. Bind is also one of the fab.
Bind हो चुके हैं, कुछ बंदिश हो गई है इन सब की यहाँ पे.
Yes.
So maybe
guys,
that's why they're playing.
guys, let me do one thing. Let me add, one more 1,000 rupees in this tournament, and I'll ask people. The team is gonna go for the fracture map or the breeze map at least. You know, these maps are something very rare. Very rare maps. But I believe in the BO3. You know, where the Super 4 will be there. BO3 will be having a look at some of the matches in breeze or probably fracture, ascent. Ascent is one of the very favorite maps of everyone, you know. I do believe that.
Indeed. And let's just take a look at the agent picks right now. So Punisher, well, he's going with Greeny, going along with Chamber. Chooser going along with Ray. Zaps is picking up Yoru. Ronnie is going with man. And if we take a look
Choose
at
your
what's
agent.
happening onto the attacker side with Team NGL, well, we've got a Viper, we've got Raze, we've got Brim, Sky and Jet. So yeah, decent pick right there. So it's like a dual controller meta unfolding, and here we have a dual initiator, and pardon me, a duelist meta. So duelist we have onto defenders, that is Team AMIGOS. So the further we do, let's just dive right in the game. और यहाँ पे थोड़ी देर में हमारा game जो है screen पे हम देख पाएंगे, it would be on. And yep, and do vote in the poll if the poll is still on.
Yep, the poll is still on. And I'm gonna end the poll in the mid of the match so that you guys can consider your poll to be, you know, you're not gonna be biased towards anyone.
Smart Arsenal, that's.
Let's go.
let's go and talking about the pistol round. In fact, let's just take a look at what's on the scoreboard. Thanks for that. We are having Ghosts, we are having Frenzies. In fact, that's a mix-up by Frenzies are there onto Team NGL's players as Raze and Indra. Well, Duelists are in fact going with those Frenzies, so I'm expecting aggressive gameplay would be unfolded by both of these players along with the coordination from their team. And if it's concerned about Team AMIGOS, so 4 goes. Well, I think they are in a mood to go for those long-range fights. Well, let's just look at what's happening right now. Tejas, he has taken a step back. I thought first he's going towards the mid area. Well, Greeny gets a kill onto Prime, and with that said, paint shells being deployed onto side. The players are trying to clear the angles, and look at that. Greeny simply is holding off behind that Viper wall, which has been deployed by Team NEAGLE, and it's not going long that he stays on the back of side behind his score. He is taking down Zaps, gets a kill onto him. Pardon me, onto Tejas, and
one enemy remaining.
Has converted into a 1v3. Raze, well, left all alone. Let's see what he can do. Minato, well, he got a frenzy, and yep, now it is known that he is in the lamps area, and the tether, you can see it on his screen. But let's see if it's going to be lasting for long. That is the gameplay of Minato, well, no. And with that said, first round comes in the pocket of Team AMIGOS. A lovely, lovely hold by them, I must say. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next one, we can see Spectres being taken off by Team AMIGOS. And if it's concerned about Team NGL, so I think they're going to be staying with their classics right now with a bit of an investment on their abilities. But we'd have to wait and watch as to if that is going to be the case right here. And Juzo, well, look at that. That is a fake Yoru decoy, as you know. There were a lot of changes that were done to Yoru. And I think this one is a really great one, considering it gives a lot of leverage to the mechanics of, in fact, to the dynamics of the game right now. Because Yoru is simply a really powerful agent at this point of time, considering what he was a couple of months ago. But nevertheless, talking back about the game, it seems sort of a slow-paced approach is being taken right now by Team NEAGLE, and they are in a mood to contest towards A and Shah's area. At least that's what I can see from the mini-map. Well, Corius is holding all through the Shahs from the back. And he just, he dinks Ronnie, but it won't be enough. And with that said, Ronnie deploys a dark cover smoke. He got dinked, does not want to take a risk, and I'm pretty sure he was surprised by that dink coming in right there. And
30 seconds left.
Pushes through U-wall and gets a kill. In fact, pardon me, it's the lamps area. Often mistaken by you all for some reason, but nevertheless, and now it's all onto the remaining 2 players of Team NEAGLE, that is Prime.
Last player standing.
Whoa, that was quite close. A lot of damage being inflicted onto Punisher, but he punished the other player back. And with that, so 2-0 is the scoreline right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Team AMIGOS are playing bonus for this one, because NGL, they are going all in with their Vandals and Phantoms completely packed up.
That's a good spot. Perfect.
And yep, 3 seconds remaining in order for these barriers to lift off. And as they do, well, Punisher throws off the Wrecking Ball, and Prime, using his Trailblazer, the Tasmanian Tiger, to go all the way into the elbow area. And there is a lot of chaos happening right now. Ronnie, well, gets a kill onto Endra, and look at that. A site being completely taken up by Team AMIGOS and shattering the defense of Team NEAGLE. And let's see how it's going to be. Outrun right in, and Prime gets kill onto Ronnie. Corius gets kill onto Jimmy, well, decides later for this one, and despite the skill,
One
has been
enemy
denied, but the
remaining.
spike carrier has been killed.
Spike down
Well,
A.
Juzo with 2 kills and Punisher closes it
Gone
all
here.
off with getting a kill onto Prime. And that's it. I think that was a bonus, a decent bonus being pulled off by Team Amigos.
I mean, they lost the magic round. Simple.
Maybe they weren't able to cast their spells right,
Yep.
but nevertheless. I think we have seen a bit of cheeky
Let's
play
crack them
happening in
open.
Bind recently, especially towards that, either towards the hooker or elbow area, because the angles in there are really, really close, and a lot of jet and raise plays have unfolded, especially from those satchel jumps. Let's see if it's going to be the case in this one as well, because, well, it seems like a shower take might come in right now. All the players are present. In fact, pardon me, 2 players of Team NEAGLE are present in the showers area, and, well, something is wrong with my feed, I guess. There's in fact only 1 player present in the showers, and rather they all are towards A shot. Pardon me, guys. Mistakes like these keep on happening in such tournaments. We get in a big tournament में छोटी-छोटी बातें होती रहती है. So, puns apart, talking a bit about the game again. So, taking a look at what's happening right now in the elbow area. Well, Zaps is holding it all off and puts off a flash right there, and they just gets a kill onto Ronnie. With that said, it
Healing
is a
over here.
3v4 scenario. Finally, are we going to see first round coming in the pocket in the pocket of Team NEAGLE or NGL? Well, Zaps gets a kill onto Corius, and so is a kill confirmed onto Aegis. Now it is a 3v1 scenario, and Nato picks up a lovely martial shot. And with that said, Punisher is going to get the last kill, and
Thanks.
I think he's going to be leaving the defuse for Ray so that he can ready up his ultimate. And with that said, 4-0 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, of the game between Team AES or Amigos, Amigo Esports, and NEAGLE or Team NGL.
Yep. And meanwhile, guys, those who are in the chat, do not forget to vote for your favorite team, and also do not forget to hit that like button as well. And do not forget to share. That's very, very powerful thing. Sharing is the thing, dude. Sharing is the thing. You know.
Absolutely, it's a sharing is caring. Let's see.
Sharing
In fact,
is
in the
caring.
last
Let's
round,
go.
A gift.
last round, as we saw, it was shared that the defuse was given to Ray so that they can build up their ultimate, and that's what happened. And with that said, meanwhile, Ronnie, well, that was a bit hilarious as well to see on our feeds. He got, he in fact gets a kill onto Minato. Minato gets taken down, and with that said, let's take a look at what's happening in the lamps area right now. Well, Elias gets taken onto Zaps, and he's really trying to deny that sort of push coming in. He gets taken down by Tejas, and whoa, lovely taps coming in right there from him. Now it is a 2v4 scenario. The HP does not seem too promising for the players of the NGL, and they are transporting back, in fact, pardon me, teleporting all the way to B side right now. And with that said, that was a fake flash. I don't think that was needed at this point of time. Maybe, I think
Okay,
playing
what?
some heavy mind games. Yep, they're playing some really heavy mind game right there, which is
30 seconds
justified
left.
considering it is a tournament match, so they can do anything what they want as long as it supplements
One
their
enemy
gameplay
remaining.
and it nurtures it, which seems that it is going to be the case right now. But still, I mean, Punisher, let's see what he can work around with. He still has got his out, but he'll be taken down by Prime, and finally, after 5 rounds, in fact, the 5th round went in the pocket of Team NGL. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next one. So we are seeing that Prime is trying to take the contest for B long, and there we go. Well, Minato is ready.
I've got your trail.
To secure hookup area of the window as it's called. But look at that. The control has been denied. As you can see on our fields, Omen Smoke's being really handy right now. Dark cover. In fact, often the changes that were done to the controllers in order to boost up the meta from their end, they were really commendable, with some changes happening for Omen as well.
Prepare for hellfire!
Speed, but look at that. How, how carefully or with such confidence the player I think it was who was it? Maybe it was Juzo. Yeah, I think it was Juzo. It was really simply just holding off the angles like a boss. So chill. Dodge the orbital
30
strike
seconds
first,
left.
then simply just tapping easily
Yeah.
on that's what I saw
One
from
enemy
COV,
remaining.
and look at that Zaps getting that lovely tap, and that kind of rhymed. So yep, having a good flow. But nevertheless, the last remaining play, that is stages. Let's see if
10
we can
seconds
pull this
left.
off. It does not seem to be the case. I think it's gonna go for a save, which seems like a
Not
better
bad.
decision right now, because this Vandal can be carried forward in the next one, and it'll be really handy. And ladies and gentlemen, keep on sharing the stream as much as you can. We need to talk about it again and again, but just a friendly reminder for all. Share the stream as much as you can and support your favorite teams right there, which boosts up their morale in times when it's much needed. And talking a bit about the game right there, well,
Scout
NGL
destroyed.
Prime unleash his Tasmanian Tiger. That's it.
Smoke's down.
That was a
What-
flash
what
that
was
was
that,
taken
Alu?
off. I think it was Omen's smoke or something we casted. Not sure what exactly was it, but nevertheless, the players of Team NGL are slowly inching back towards the hookah area, and seemingly they're going to be caught by trademark if they're not, if they're not careful over there. And yep, they destroyed it. Yeah, fortunately destroyed it. But Greeny
Spike down,
make
B.
sure
Yeah.
that he gets a kill onto Tejas,
One
and
enemy
that's it,
remaining.
that lingering field that is created as soon as the shot connects from Tour the Force. That sniper rifle, the ruthless sniper rifle, I should say,
Yeah.
doing so much damage, also creating that field.
30
that slows
seconds
down.
left.
It's all onto Indra. This one taking on the Zaps, and that's it. A 5-point lead right there with Team AMIGOS Esports. And as you can
Get out
see,
of my
well,
way.
the tether has been deployed from Yoru's end. That is for great crash, and again a fake decoy comes in. Seems a bit hilarious, but it's really powerful, and can do a lot of it can flash, in fact, as a
Yup.
new update goes.
Yup.
So creating a lot of window for your opponents to get heavy onto you. And with that said, Ronnie gets a kill onto Indra. And this drone, well, it'll help in clearing the angle of the sea. Well, right now, all this drone is seeing is
One
dead
enemy
bodies,
remaining.
with Juzo,
Flawless.
ensured that they'll be down in front of the outer teleport towards mid. And with that, 7-1 is the scoreline right now, ladies and gentlemen. with 6-point lead being there with Team AMIGOS Esports. And if we take a look at the economy right now, so we can see 4 Vandals, 1 Operator, along with decent creds being built up with Team AES, as they have been winning 7 rounds. I mean, yeah, 4 rounds they won consecutively, and then 3 rounds right now. And if it's about Team NGL, so they're having 3 Vandals, 1 Phantom, a Judge to work along with.
Revealing
No
area.
creds whatsoever in comparison to Team AES. I mean, they do have creds, but it's like next to nothing.
I've got your trail.
Unless and until they win this one and destroy the economy of AES, which won't be too significant, but they'd have to get a couple of rounds down in a row. And look at that, they just going for that plant. The Viper wall being deployed right now. It is on a delay mode and in fact on a cooldown, and a 5 versus 5 scenario right now, ladies and gentlemen, unfolding in front of us shortly. I'm pretty sure a lot of chaos would happen, and Juzo looking.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I wasn't able to digest
One
that.
enemy remaining.
Like, how did that happen? Like, he actually, was it a bug or what, Arsenal?
I don't know, but I mean, what was that? It's not even the magic round, dude.
No, or I think I just didn't see it, but from what I was able to make out, that Raze's ultimate, you know, that rocket actually went outside this elbow area, or lamps as we call it, and Brimstone, who was, I think, towards the cubby, he didn't get a lot of damage, you know, behind that. Whatsoever the protrusion is, but inside
nice work.
the player of that lamp area, he died for some reason. I think maybe it was, nevertheless, we'll talk about it later, maybe see in our feeds. But it was a good round indeed, and look at that. NEAGLE simply being ruthless at this point of time as they go into B side, getting a lot of advantage right there, taking off 2 players of Team AMIGOS Esports right off the bat. And with that said, there we go, the Owl Drone comes in, Wrecking Bolt revealing the position of Indra, and let's see if they can actually work around that. As
One
Team
enemy
AMIGOS
remaining.
Well, Greeny gets taken down, Prime gets taken down, pardon me, Prime takes down Punisher as well. Punisher gets punished, I should say, and Zaps ultimately would be taken off the grid by Prime, making it a scoreline of 8-2, still a 6-round lead with Team AES. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, a tech pause being called off. So this is the moment when you share the stream with your friends, your family, if they support esports and if they want more such tournaments, in order to give their praise for the upcoming talent and community tournaments like these. That is Valorant Championship Awards, brought to you in by Upgrade Esports. Season 4 it is. So yep, going for strong for 4 seasons and hoping for more to come ahead. And you can actually make this happen by spreading the word out, getting more people in the stream and enjoying the game as well, as you see these players ultimately, if it's in their destiny, become some of the fine talents of Indian Valorant and ultimately getting things up in the South Asian circuit. I know I may be exaggerating up a little bit, but every champ or every person on the top was once a beginner, and this is certainly not the beginners tournament, but it is somewhere midway down the line. So you know what I'm saying, just share the stream as much as you can. And with that said, moving into the game again, with everything being buckled up from both the teams, it is quite likely that a take for B side may come in again from Team NEAGLE, because last time they were able to open up those angles onto long quite easily. And with that said, well, what we holding it off for a while, and Sky, well, he's trying to ready his ultimate, getting those seekers onto site, and look at that. 4 players are already there onto B side with a kill confirmed being done on NGL Prime by Ronnie, and dark cover is also deployed, which is going to be delaying things a little bit for a little long for Team NEAGLE if they had plans to push into B side. And look at that, a satchel jump coming in right there, successfully dodging that.
Last player standing.
And oh my god, this Viper spit Curious.
30 seconds
he
left.
Takes in a lot of damage.
Spike
in fact,
planted.
if he was taken off right away, I'm not sure how good of that Viper spit would have been. But nevertheless, it is a 2v1 scenario. Let's see what Zaps can do. He has a flash with him, so I'm really excited to see what is going to be the timing of that flash. Well, he does put it off somewhere. Tejas spots him first and takes him down as well, making the scoreline of 8-3.
Last round before the
Slowly
switch.
and slowly, it seems that Team NGL is creeping back in the game, and we have come to the last round before the swap, ladies and gentlemen. So Arsenal, I hope the predictions in the chat have been made up until now.
I feel so. It's 85% to AMIGOS Esports.
Ooh, well, I think that we've got Amigos fans right here.
Yeah.
And they might be calling their fans Amigos also, because it's like a universal phrase that can be used and mentioned everywhere. So yeah, Amigos have got their Amigos in the chat. And oh, did you just look at
Okay, what? Oh my
that
god.
was a fake Yoru.
Zappos.
And yeah, that was
Zaps
a
going
fake
crazy,
Yoru.
man. That's it.
And this boom board, it actually, you know, it saw it and it saw that, well, that is the enemy Yoru, the actual one, but it was a fake. And nevertheless, still a 3v, pardon me, make it a 4v3 scenario, which does not seem too promising right now for Team NGL. But anything can happen if they are able to get this kill on Omen, right towards the entrance of B side from the octagon into the Covey area, because that would give them a lot of leverage to get the kill onto Sova. And yep, just as I said,
Position for the
gonna
Viper position. Viper position was pretty good though, but still, that flash made him
Spike
vulnerable
planted.
to the.
Indeed, and there we go.
Last player standing.
Oh,
And a team flash sadly happening from Zaps. And with
Switching
that said,
sides.
oh, in fact, pardon me. Sides were turned, yep. So NGL actually picks up the last round. I thought for a second that it was AES that is winning, but yeah, that actually seemed worth it, and it made me feel like some sort of voodoo guy or something who was giving an overview that if they get the Omen out, then they would get the game in, which actually did happen. Although I'm not sure if I have that occult power with me right now, occult or mysterious power that you call in. But yeah, being a caster, I think after seeing so many games, we can predict quite a few things.
yeah. I
So,
guess the comeback
with-
is happening.
Well, we'll have to wait and watch. 8-4 is the scoreline right now. Momentum is completely with Team NGL or NEAGLE. And look at that. OMG, 3 players are pushing from B long, and they have pushed in. And we're getting a lot of information
Are you
right
sure? Are you
there
sure
now.
they are defenders? Are you sure?
Yep. They are just simply taking the momentum ahead, and Juzo is now, well, Raze versus Raze. We saw on our screen, Minato came in as the champion of that fight, and now I think they are contesting
Spike
it towards
planted.
A side. Spike has been down. Curious gets a kill onto Zaps. Now it is a 3v4 scenario. Omen just left with a sliver of health. So is the case with Chamber and Sova also. Let's see how it's going to be. 16 is down and the poison.
One
orb
enemy
is
remaining.
also down, and look at
Heal up,
that. Omen, Ronnie trying his best. Raze, well,
Healing over here.
I think it tried
And
first,
healing.
Ronnie, but nevertheless it was a 4v3 retake, which seemed quite likely that it would go in the pocket of Team NGL.
I want to see you crawl.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, moving into the next round, 8-5 with the scoreline, 8 points being there with Team AMIGOS, Esports, and 5 with Team NEAGLE. 3-point lead still there with them, that is AMIGOS. But let's see how far it's gonna be stretching, because right now, what I'm able to make out from my feed, that there's a quite contestant towards window all the way to the B side, and really well gets a kill onto Indra. And with that, it zaps. Well, I think he gate crashed into the site, and look at that, getting those lovely kills onto Prime. And now it is a 2v4 scenario, and the Boombot comes in, could have taken down Zaps if he was not careful. Just 21 HP he has. Oh, and he gets taken down. 2v2 scenario. Are we seeing this retake happening right there? Viper, well, what is going in Viper's mind?
Last player standing.
What was CULLIES doing right
Okay,
there? I was
what?
wondering for a second.
Oh.
Like this round has gone in pocket of.
They are
Right?
trying
No,
so
seriously.
hard to the comeback mode, They're trying super hard, and the results are already in the scoreboard. They have already, from 3-8, they are already back to 6-8. It's super close, and let's see if they can come back to the particular, they can match up the score of AMIGOS Esports and then continue the fight.
Indeed. Well, I was just wondering what Corius was doing outside, outside B, because he had no utility to work around with. But strange enough, he gets those 2 needed kills. And with that said, as Arsenal was also saying, the momentum is going ahead. Just 2-point, Team NGL needs in order to close it up with Team AMIGOS. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got another timeout. I think a much needed one, a tactical one at this point of time, which gives you the window to be a bit calm and rework your strats a little bit, because now I think it was a good decision taken. Slowly the game is going in the grip of Team NGL. And with that said, moving back into the game, Minato, well, is holding off the elbow area, and I think a fake Yoru gameplay might happen. Yep, that was the tether going in right there. Gate crash right in the place.
Teleport's ready.
Yep, the TP is also ready from Greeny, going ahead with his Headhunter. We have seen a lot of dominant performance coming in right there from Headhunter. And well, there we go. The fake Yoru again coming in the action, and Indra, well, is aware that what sort of gameplay would Zaps unfold. And with that
Launching smoke.
Smokes are being deployed onto B side. Juzo, whoa. He just, kind of put sand, or what you call, I'm missing that provo, but he just actually passed from the eyesight of Prim. But he gets taken down by Sky though. I just checked.
30 seconds left.
That is good. Otherwise, Juzo could have been really lethal towards that. He was able to clear that angle off, and look at that Minato.
Spike down A.
Tourny, and
One enemy remaining.
Now it's all on to the player. That is Greeny, who will be taken down by Indra. And with that said, 8-7 in the scoreline right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 point lead that
It's just
Team
1
Amigos.
point remaining for NEAGLE Esports to match up with the score of AMIGOS Esports and fight, and to continue the fight from there only. But let's see if they can do. And where is the that raise of AMIGOS Esports was there at the starting of the match, but I guess they're losing their confidence in the defending part, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry, in the
I think
attacking
it would
part.
be
In the attacking part.
I think it would be. Let's see. I mean, I can't make predictions right now because
Actually.
it's like the game is going really neck to neck. But it does seem to me that right now, Amigos may come as a dominant force because that zaps. Well, oh, pardon me. Gets a kill onto Minato, and back and forth the fights are happening onto the back of site right now.
Last player standing.
They just getting a
Spike
kill,
planted.
and now it's all on the remaining player. In fact, they just got killed by Punisher.
I'm out of stuff.
And yeah, the position is now revealed, and let's see what he can do. That is Primal. He won't be able to do much, and as I was thinking it, Amigos, well, they must have reworked their strats quite a little bit, and accordingly, they are going forth ahead with their game, increasing the lead now to 2 points. And well, let's see how true would those 85% predictions would be that came in the chat. Alright guys, moving on to the next one. Well, Indra gets a kill onto Juzo right in the mid area, and that was I think quite a significant one, as it would allow the players of team NGL to push in and contest for the mid area. But look at that, Corius gets a kill onto Greeny as well. Well, the sentinel player now is down, Chamber off the grid, and also Yoru has deployed his ultimate ability. Zach taking full advantage of the new Yoru meta, and he TP'd back. And there we go, the Seekers are coming in, and both of them have been taken down. This actually signals a sort of a presence towards the short area. It is a 2v4 scenario, and well, Viper
One enemy
is
remaining.
in the heaven area, and just like Indradev, as we call, as we say, using his
30 seconds
operator,
left.
Iron Operator, to get those electrifying operator shots. Let's see if he can look at one. Yeah, he does. Justifying his name like Indradev, I think they're kind of close. So this is going to be the 18th round of the game, ladies and gentlemen, and taking a look at what's happening in the mid right now, because there are a lot of players in the mid area. Let's see if we can get hold of what sort of action is being revealed at that particular hookup position. So yep, there we go. Omen using his smoke. Roy, let's see when he deploys it, and right on time to give cover to his teammates. Well, now the players are pushing in. Greeny gets a kill onto Minato. Juzo picks one onto
You want to
Bra.
play? Let's play.
And now oh,
One
he
enemy
didn't see
remaining.
Brim, but ultimately Brimstone has been taken care of, and now it's all on the Viper player taking fires, and ultimately taking down Ronnie. Punisher gets the last kill onto Corius, making it a scoreline of 10-8. 10 points being in the favor of Team Amigos and 8 in the pocket of Team NEAGLE or NGL. So let's just have a look at the scoreboard as well and see what sort of ultimate might be unfolded in this round because 4 players of Team NGL have their ultimates ready. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to see how the showstopper is used because Juzo also has it ready. So is with Minato, and look at that. Well, Juzo. Oh, pardon me. In fact, Greeny gets a kill onto Prime. Juzo actually took down the Trailblazer, and with that, Greeny is deploying his teleports right there. And Minato, well, living up to his ultimate, takes down a kill along with paint shells and shutting the host down. Oh, what
That was so close.
One enemy remaining.
He just like, I mean, now what are you guys expecting? Go towards. What are you looking for, P? Go on it. What? OMG. I mean, why? Like, why? What is happening, Arsenal?
I don't know. I mean, why Punisher is not planting in
30
B?
seconds left.
In A? Dude, what? Dude, what? Really? I mean, why would you push to the city area without even planting? At least go for the plant, get the money. And if you then want to push up and gather some kills, then you could do that. But without even planting, you're pushing to the side where 3 people are already present to kill you. I mean, why could Punisher do that?
Something's bit peculiar in this one from both the teams. Like
Yep.
equally from team this NEAGLE and AMIGOS. I mean, he could have planted that, but you know, Team AMIGOS were like Team NEAGLE was like, let it be. We know that the player is gonna come our way, and we're not gonna move. I was like, why are they going towards A when they actually saw Punisher TPing towards A side? But nevertheless, whatever the scene is, we might discuss it after the game because that was like really intriguing and arousing a lot of curiosity. But nevertheless, talking about this game, so Hunter's Fury has been deployed onto east side, and with that, Zaps gets a kill onto Minato, also getting one onto Prime, making it really difficult right now from Team NEAGLE to actually hold the side off, and commendably using
One enemy
their ultimate
remaining.
abilities that is Team AMIGOS makes it a scenario of 1v4 and a bit of a whiff happening right there, but Ronnie gets a kill onto Corius, leaving the score at 9-11.
Okay guys, still the people in the chat, I do believe that you guys are really supportive, and do not forget to, if you are, then definitely you need to hit the subscribe button, join our Discord server, link will be there in the description. And for this, you know, all kind of Valorant scrims will be announced real soon. So for Valorant tournaments, screams, and all of the things, you know, definitely go ahead and join our amazing Discord server. Link will be there in the description. And also, you must be hearing this amazing sound, you know, vibing inside your mind. That's of course Shibs in our caster desk. And if you could also go ahead and check out Shibs, link will be there in the description as well. So let's go and enjoy the match.
Absolutely, and there we go, Juzo. Here we goes the party. Happy birthday to you, Corius. Right there being served and clearing out the side for the team. That is Juzo doing the job, and the spike would be planted in no time. Well, yep, it is being deployed, and 3 players are coming in right there all the way. 1 from Heaven area and 2 from the defender spawn. Let's see if they'll be able to get something unfolded right now. Oh, and there we go. Orbital strike comes in, shoes the player
One enemy
off
remaining.
a little bit from Elbukria, but no, it won't be too much handy as Really picks up a kill onto Tejas, making it a
Match
scoreline
point.
of 9-12. Well, a 3-point lead being there with the AMIGOS. Whoa, let's see how it goes for AMIGOS.
I like the way you say it, man. I like the way.
I mean, they came in a word in my mind, but I didn't say that. That
You know,
matches
I
with
believe the
goals.
hashtags, you know, the hashtag of
You want to
AMIGOS
play?
should be
Let's
let's
play.
go AMIGOS. It's good. It sounds very good.
Let's go, AMIGOS.
No, it
I
sounds
don't know,
good.
man.
I do believe it sounds good.
I'm getting a word in my head, which I'm not sure if I can say it on my stream, but it matches with goals. So yeah, and we are seeing a lot of that thingy happening right now in real life. But nevertheless, won't talk about it right now. Focusing on the game. Will Juzo gets a kill onto Indra and really fast within a fraction of seconds, completely turning the tides in their favor. That's Team AES.
One
Getting those
enemy
lovely
remaining.
kills and now leaving it all for Corey. Yes. Oh, they're going for knife. They're going for knife. Well, style point.
What?
Teams have been shut down. I think they were dreaming to get the knife kill, but let's see if they still want to do that. Oh, is
Oh my
Punisher
God.
getting knife? Well,
One enemy
What the
remaining.
fuck?
What?
Dude, what?
Oh, are we gonna see a? He knows now. Greeny simply has to just hold off. Greeny, don't panic.
Oh, that was so close, man.
Attackers win.
Oh my
I
god.
think Greeny made a right decision at a right time because that would have been
Holy shit,
really
man.
chaotic
Holy.
and saddening
Oh
if
my
the round
God.
went in the pocket of Team NEAGLE.
Oh my god.
But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have the winners for the last game of today. That is Team Amigos against Team NEAGLE. Both the teams really played well, and I must say kudos to Team NEAGLE or NGL for getting so good back in the game. They
Yup.
started off with a lackluster performance, but they didn't let it deter the spirit, and they came in with full swing with their entire strength right in and getting the game as close as they can with the opponents. 9-13 is the scoreline right now. 4-point lead still being there. In fact, now the game is over. So yeah.
So
Uzo came in.
congratulations to the Amigos
That's
Esports
MVP.
for going for Super 8 and well played. I would say a very tight comeback was there for the team NGL or NEAGLE Esports. I would say very tight comeback was there, but I don't know. Still as if the Amigos Esports were already they're already in that kind of a plush. They're already what I would say, it's not coming to my mind actually. I'm thinking about it. The word is not coming to my mind. It's a very but yeah, Amigos Esports, you did amazing and well played NEAGLE Esports as well. So what do you think? How was the gameplay of both of the team?
I think it was really commendable. As I said, it was quite a lackluster start for Team NEAGLE, but ultimately after I think 4-8 was the scoreline. That's where they started to build the momentum in, and at one point of time the scoreline was like 8-7, so close. They did try their level best. Obviously, when it came to reading the game a little bit, things could have been improved on both the teams' end, but I thought for a second that Amigos were really relying on their firepower and they were leaving out those choke points which Team NEAGLE made sure to capitalize upon, as we saw towards the mid and the later round. But then the timeout that was being called off by Amigos, it was really handy, really crucial, and they kind of reworked their things. And as you call it, Arsenal, the magic round. So possibly
Yeah.
they casted their spells right.
Yeah.
And with that said, which led them to the victory with a 4-point lead. The scoreline being 13-9.
Absolutely. So that's it, guys, and I guess we are done with today's all of the matches, and thank you very much for tuning in. Definitely tune in tomorrow around 5 p.m. definitely, and we'll be starting the matches again. Round of 16, round 2 will be there, and those decider matches will be again. The teams will be going towards Super 8. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining the stream, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the whole today's day, of course, with us. Thank you very much. Do remember to join our Discord server, link in description. Do not forget to check out Sheeb's profile. The link will be there in the description as well. So yeah, that's a bye tata from Shibs and as well as me. Thank you very much, guys. I'll